GSPN. GSPN. That's my bad, girl. Hi, everybody. We're live. We're late, as per usual. It's GSPN. We are live, and we are for the girls.
For the girls.
We are here today because we are unreliable sources for unreliable news. And what is that news going to be on today, Ellen?
We are gathered here today to see the San Francisco 49ers at the Jacksonville Jaguars.
All right. Okay. I'm excited. I cannot recall, but I don't think we've seen either of these teams play this season.
I think that we watched the Chiefs versus the Jaguars early on.
That's right. That was week 2.
But this was
good call.
Before we were recording, though.
That's right. It's lore building episodes back in the day.
And let me just be honest, I am excited for this game for thirst girl reasons, which is Nick Bosa versus Trevor Lawrence.
I did see something that he was allegedly the hottest NFL player or something. Like, I was Googling information Bosa? And it was it was like, by the way, Nick Bosa, super hot. I don't know who he plays for. I don't know his position. I don't know his stats. Is he playing for the 49ers?
Well, yes, he's playing for the 49ers, and he was like a leading star in Kim Kardashian's Skims for the NFL ad. Because his thighs are the size of my entire body.
Oh, that's right. I remember you've talked about his thighs before.
I have, Evan. I sure have. Shamelessly.
Amazing.
Have talked about these thighs. And then Trevor Lawrence with his just like all cheekbones, all jaw, all the time. I'm like, okay, it's not for everyone, but it is for me.
It is. Hey, it's for some girls.
I am that target audience, and we will get into later the fact that I have an ex-boyfriend who looks exactly like him.
Oh, we'll get into it. Well, let's briefly talk about the teams. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to segue. You're on top of
Perfect. Okay, so there's a little bit of action happening on the team, or on the field, but not too much yet. So the 49ers, these are, by the way, this is not our normal team. And in case you're new here to GSPN, we are uninformed. And we normally are uninformed about the Chiefs, but today we're uninformed about both teams on the field.
Everyone.
Everyone
and everything. This is the most unreliable we've ever been.
It truly is. Excited for this growth opportunity. Let us know in the chat if we're wrong about anything. So I did a little bit of research on the 49ers. They have lost the last 3 games in a row. And for that reason alone, they have underdog status in my heart, in my mind. And you know how hard it is for me to pull away from that. So they fell most recently to the Bengals, 31-17. And they have actually scored 17 points, exactly 17 points in all 3 of those games that they just lost.
Wow.
They did have a bye week last week, though, so hopefully they are.
So they're rested.
Hopefully they're feeling a little well rested. Give me a little bit of info about the Jags.
Yeah. So the Jags are pretty much crushing it. To be honest, they're 6-2, and they are first in their division. They won the last 5 games, and that was all at different stadiums. I guess in sports that matters.
A lot of travel.
Yeah, a lot of travel. Well, I think one was their stadium.
Okay.
But I guess it's just a thing that, like, it was always something different. So, yeah, a lot of travel. This will be the second game of the season where they have their full offensive line intact, their starting offensive line. So, on top of already having been crushing it for the past 5 or 6 weeks, now they're, like, locked and loaded. Now they've got the big boys on the front line.
Sure.
So, you know, I don't want to jump to predictions, but given that information and this being a home game, I know who I'm going for here.
Yeah, well, we can get into predictions. Let's talk a little bit more about stats before we kind of finalize that. So I don't know much about the 49ers, but apparently they announced that they've promoted their cornerback, Shamar Jean-Charles, to active roster from the practice squad. So that means that they put defensive lineman Droka Jackson on the injured reserve list. So that way they could, finagle their active roster.
Like we got yelled at. about the injured reserve list recently.
We got informed. We got educated by a listener. Thank you so much, a viewer. And it was something about if they're put on the permanent injury reserve prior to the start of the regular season, they can't be taken off, I believe is how that works.
Yeah. I think we also learned that all trades are done. Like we were talking last week about how like they had an opportunity to trade on the Chiefs, and I learned through the chat, which God bless the chat, that all trades are done for the season.
Okay. Yeah. So they did also add Chase Young. I'm so sorry I did no further research into Mr. Young, but apparently he's going to boost their pass rush. But the 49ers have struggled to defend quick passes, and I guess that's what the Jags are known for, is being really quick on the offense. I don't know if your research confirmed that.
Yeah. Okay. We're showing that Trevor Lawrence is projected to throw around 240 yards today. So I think this is going to be a passing game, which is great because you love passing games.
I do.
You don't like little running games.
I don't. I think they're boring. Do better. I'm just kidding. You guys are doing great. And I couldn't do anything you're doing out there. So, yeah, no. And also apparently, the 49ers have an allegedly almost healthy O-line. So their offense is pretty good. Christian McCaffrey, their running back, who is apparently elite, is supposed to be doing really
I've
well
heard
and healthy. Of him. Yeah, because he is engaged. I feel like I have like raspberry in my teeth. We'll get to that later. He is engaged to Olivia Culpo, the former Miss Universe, and I think they've been together since 2019.
That's who she's dating.
And also, I believe he is the... Wait, hold on. Wait, didn't she date who Alex Earl is dating? Is that right? I'm pretty sure that Olivia Culpo used to date... Is his name Braxton? Braxton Berrios. I'm pretty sure that they used to date.
Well, if that's true, she has a type, because I just looked up Christian McCaffrey, and other than height, I believe. Oh no, 5'11". Yeah, she has a type. Also, isn't Olivia Culpo like 6'1"?
I think she's very tall.
Oh no, she's only 5'7". I mean, I would die to be 5'7", so I don't say only 5'7" likely. I would kill to have an extra like 5 inches. Okay, but yeah, I saw a bunch of videos of her at Coachella, like referencing her boyfriend, because he just proposed.
I think in April of this year, yeah.
Yeah, he's like still doing a bunch of sweet stuff. Follow her TikTok if you want to see all the sweet stuff that man is doing for her, because he did like a fireworks display for her at her bachelorette party.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I did somehow see that.
Yeah.
Cute.
So that was him.
There you go. Now we know. Yeah.
NFL men, you have no excuse to not be romantic. The influencer girls are putting y'all on blast.
Yeah, well, that's true. Well, he has scored at least one touchdown in 17 straight games starting from last year. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
It does look like the 49ers just scored a touchdown, though. I'm going to assume it wasn't him.
I guess we'll find out.
Whoops.
Unreliable.
I swear to God, our track record is that we have never announced the first touchdown.
We just won't. Okay, we won't, and that's to just draw you in. Keep your attention on us. Thank you.
And should we just start 10 minutes earlier? No. That's not what we're gonna do.
Why would you even suggest that? I've got stuff to do. Okay.
I've got raspberries to smash into my teeth.
No floss in sight. No water incoming.
Oh my God. All right, well, maybe congrats to the 49ers. Are we seeing it on repeat?
It looks like there's a little route that's
looks like a dashing little pass.
Yeah. And
a really cute catch.
Cute catch, yes. It was Purdy. I'm sure that's the thing that happens all the time on this team. Okay.
Well, now that one team has already scored,
let's just do it. We've got to do what we always do, which is jump into it now. I think I wrote this down in our little notes. I think the fact that I did research on the team and the fact that they are the underdogs, I'm not going to be able to pull away from the fact that I think the 49ers are going to win. I want them to win. But I feel a personal affinity to the Jags for some reason. I can't explain either of those feelings, but ultimately I think that the 49ers are going to win.
So that's interesting because I believe that my predictions showed that the 49ers are slotted to win.
Oh, wow. Okay, great. Like what you looked up?
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
confirming it now. But yeah, San Francisco is a 3-point favorite in the 49ers versus Jags.
nice. Okay, cool.
The
Well,
odds are that San Francisco will win.
I mean, they got points on the board, so that's looking good for me.
Jizik. Okay, so are you going San Fran or are you going
I'm
Jags?
going San Fran.
There it is. I'm going Jags.
All right.
Yeah, I think that they're home. I think they're on a winning streak. I think that this team has a lot to prove
They
that they
definitely, yeah.
are yeah, they I think that possibly we could see both of these teams go into the playoffs either way, but
Interesting.
yeah, I'm going Jags.
I think it'll be a really tight game for sure. I
Mhm.
definitely think that we're going to be seeing similar points for sure. But let's go ahead and inquire somebody who has a little bit more knowledge than us. Dear Magic 8 Ball.
Truly, the holy grail of unreliability is that we're using this goddamn 8 ball.
I mean, it was right last week, wasn't it? It was wrong the week before, though.
Maybe about 1 in 4 of the things that we asked.
Okay, so dear Magic 8 Ball, will the Jaguars win today's game? My reply is no. Okay.
Damn. Okay, well,
49ers from the
what a
ball.
bummer.
We'll see. We'll see. Okay,
Mhm.
great. Well, so what's happening? What's happening on the field?
Impossible to say.
It truly is.
Trevor Lawrence is throwing the ball very quickly and they're dancing on the field.
Why
That's
do
what
I
they're
feel
doing.
like we went to school with somebody named Trevor Lawrence? It's just such an approachable name. You know what I mean? Do you?
Honestly, the number of ways that you can spell Trevor, which is really only 2, bums me out a little bit.
How can you spell it? Trebor.
Or ER.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Trevor.
Wow, if you want to get
You know, it's like the Kristen Kirsten type thing for me.
yeah, 100%. I work with a couple Kirstens
Also,
and Kristens and Kristas. I'm always double checking on our like employee roster, like who I'm talking to, just in case. I made the mistake once, won't do it again. Okay, so it
looks like
Jags QB
Trevor
taken
Lawrence
down.
is down big time. Also, we should note he is very young. Trevor Lawrence is 24.
Okay.
I know in football years that's like
I thought he was
career,
23.
but
I actually thought he was younger than that.
I think he's 24.
So he got engaged in July of this year, and in July, I believe he was 23. He had, I'm sorry. This is not, I'm talking about the wrong guy. The quarterback for the 49ers. Yes, Brock Purdy.
He's young too.
He is 23. Oh, there's a little skirmish going on. Not really. It's just a lot of players interacting. So yeah, Brock Purdy is 23. So they're both very young quarterbacks. Brock Purdy has only had, I have a note that says only 3 touchdowns. I don't know what that means. I'm sure he has scored more than 3 touchdowns this year, but he has committed 6 turnovers in the past 3 games, 5 interceptions and 1 fumble. And he is now facing a leading league defense. So in takeaways, there's apparently been 11 interceptions and 7 forced fumbles by this particular defense, the Jags. So it could be a particularly personally challenging game for Purdy today. And if he is making a bunch of turnovers in this game, I feel like that like really that's set a tone, I suppose you could say.
I really like the way that you said he's committed 6 turnovers, because I thought you were going to say he's committed 6 crimes.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
I was ready to hear all about Brock Purdy's
6 crimes.
Troubled past.
Yes. No, just
Road to
turnovers, which an
redemption.
NFL crime. Truly nothing. They can commit nothing worse.
I mean, an interception.
Yeah.
I assume there's a difference between a turnover and an interception, but per usual, I will defer to our chat.
A turnover. Hold
I think
on.
it's like a fumble.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like when you drop it and they pick it up,
Mhm.
or it's like gets tipped and someone catches it, but an interception is like straight to the other player.
Yes, 100%. I think you're correct. And if we're wrong, we will not know. We do not have a chat right now. So,
Are we learning football?
are we learning football? Let us know, chat. You will definitely let us know if we're not. So,
Bro, the thing is, you and I are going to start to feel so confident. We're going to be like, actually, we're football girls now. And the
we
chat's going to be like, how do you not know what a defensive line is? I'm like, I actually don't
I
know.
actually don't. I truly couldn't tell you.
But
Yeah.
the football questions in trivia should be getting more difficult. Not for me, but for you.
Ah. I
Like, what is a defensive line? Great question.
Great
Couldn't tell you.
question. I have a couple football questions on trivia today for you, but I don't think there's. I mean, I wouldn't be able to get them, but you probably will because you retain information a little bit better than I do.
Maybe. It's a
Maybe.
bold claim.
I think you'll do
Okay,
well.
I need you to look something up really quickly. Let me remember the name of the player.
Okay.
Lawrence Smith. Okay, do you have access to a Google?
I sure do.
Okay, Google Trevor Lawrence with Peyton Manning's hair. It was done by a sports broadcast last week. Like a sports broadcast was interviewing Trevor Lawrence and they made a photoshopped picture of what he would look like with Manning's hair. And his reaction was, that is brutal. As it turns out, that's not the look for Chi-Law. That's not the look for him.
Okay. I see it, and oh my god, that's
It's striking.
striking
It's
is a
striking.
great way to describe that. Um,
Hmm.
wow, that's actually crazy. I cannot get over it.
I mean, the word Trevor Lawrence used was brutal.
yeah. I mean, I can see why. I can truly see why. Brutal for everybody involved.
Can you imagine bringing like one of the best quarterbacks in the league onto your show and then just roasting him?
I love it. I love
Being
it.
like,
That
hey,
is our
you want to
goal.
see what it looked like?
Honestly, that is our goal. If you are a leading quarterback and you're in the mood for that, gspngirls@gmail.com. Reach out.
I feel like if we start putting out there that we want grown men to come on our show so we can insult them, we're going to get an audience that we don't want.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility, yeah. I guess I just mean specifically NFL
Trevor
quarterbacks.
Lawrence only.
Or Trevor Lawrence, yeah. Amazing. Okay.
All right, Christian McCaffrey. Do you think that we will? All right, eight ball.
8 ball.
Will we see Olivia Culpo?
Will we see
at
Olivia
today's game?
Culpo at today's 49ers game? Don't count on it. Honestly, that's how I'm feeling. I expect that. Though the NFL did show Alex Earl.
Alex Earl.
Yeah, which I was like
On TikTok.
Yeah, on TikTok.
Not
yeah.
on television, but yeah, on TikTok.
Yeah.
Because you noted so astutely earlier that the average age of the NFL television watcher is 47.
47, yeah.
Yeah, those men or women probably don't know who Alex Earl is, nor do they want to see Alex Earl.
No, they don't give a fuck. And hey, that's fine. That's fair. I get it for sure. But
Brock Purdy out here looking 12. Were you saying that he is engaged, or was that Trevor Lawrence you were referring to?
Purdy is engaged. He got engaged in, let me just double check this. July. He's 23, Mazel. Yeah. And then we talked about how he has turnover. Hopefully not in his relationship, though. Fingers crossed and good luck, guys.
Okay, to his girlfriend. It looks like that's maybe a long time.
I thought so too. Long time relationship. I think so. I wasn't really sure if she was like super public, so I didn't want to put her name out there. But he's posted her, you know. But yeah, no, it looks like they've been together for a bit. But yeah, they look
Same
super
with
cute.
Trevor Lawrence's, I think, wife.
Yeah, are
Either
they
they're
married now?
engaged or no, he's married.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and they are, I think, college sweethearts from Clemson. That's the
Cute.
school that
Oh,
he went to.
cute. That's
Hmm.
classic.
And Trevor Lawrence, random stat that I know, was the first NFL draft pick the year that he graduated from college and made it to the NFL.
Wow. That's good for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, and he, I think, was immediately drafted by the Jaguars.
Okay.
Once again, cannot tell you how unreliable this info is. He was drafted by the Jaguars, and at the time, that coach had a bit of a reputation for being like a rookie killer.
Oh,
Like he would get these all-star rookies that like had just come into the NFL and like not play to their strengths. And you would see
gotcha.
these rookies kind of like
Tank.
nosedive.
Yeah.
And I think that Trevor Lawrence had a kind of tough first year in the NFL, but I believe this is his third season.
Okay.
And now look at him.
Yeah, no, it seems like he's doing really well.
Look at us.
I do want to
Oh yeah,
say
they're first.
I do want to say that oh, just kidding. Okay. They showed a totally different score there for a second and I was like, how did we miss 9 points coming up on the
Oh, were they showing the Ravens game?
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what I just saw. But it is still 7-0. Thank God we didn't see too much happen, or we didn't miss too much happen. But only 30 seconds
Yeah.
left in the first.
Really?
Wait, am I wrong?
No,
on that?
Evan.
No. 30 seconds left.
That's
I'm so wrong, you guys. Oh my God. Listen,
okay, hold on.
it's been a long week. It's been a crazy week, guys.
I was like, that was the fastest quarter we've ever had. I was like, wow, our conversation's really flowing.
just really whipping by. I have to move myself off camera because I have to floss. Okay, just give it. How do
I have to floss. What are you flossing with? Certainly, you don't just have
a
floss
producer just
in the
brought me
GSPN
floss.
setup.
No, a producer just brought me floss. Thank you so much.
Oh, okay. Oh my God. That's crazy. Okay, well, while Evan is flossing, I can confirm that there was a 49er well into the end zone,
Yeah.
ready to make a touchdown, and they just did not see it, which is, a drag.
Yeah, I did.
Jake Moody.
Moody.
Incredible last name. All right, he's going on the NFL superlatives list for best last name and worst field goal attempt.
Oh,
Did it work?
I think it made it.
Oh my God, it worked.
Yeah.
Oh, that did not look like it worked.
Wonky.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it went straight in.
Wow, thus my eyes deceive me. I did not see that. Okay, if you are new to GSPN Girls, would just like to let you know that we have an ongoing list of NFL superlatives.
Yeah, why don't you give a rundown? I'm gonna just grab some water really quickly. I'm so sorry, chat. My presence will be briefly gone.
We will carry on, as we must. Okay, so we are tracking NFL superlatives. These range from best last name, Moody being added to our list right now, best touchdown celebration, biggest tantrum, best hair, and we might see some relationship superlatives too, like best on-air couple. And I know we're all knowing who that will probably go to, but if we're the judges, stay tuned. We're not really buying into the Travis and Taylor media as much as some people are, so it's not for sure going to them, but they certainly are still taking the media by storm, as we saw last night as he went to her premiere in Buenos Aires and got even a Chiefs shout out during a song. Something about karma is the Chiefs coming home to me. That was my beautiful rendition of Karma by Taylor Swift.
I'm sorry, did I just miss a live rendition?
I was repeating the line that Taylor Swift altered in her song for Travis Kelce, which I don't actually remember, but something along the lines of "Karma is the Chiefs player coming home to me."
Yeah, coming straight home to me or something like that. Yeah, no, cute.
I assume that's a good karma moment.
I was thinking about it.
Good and bad.
I was thinking about it because it was stuck in my talking head this morning, and I was like, Karma is
Word.
my boyfriend. And then I was like, Karma is my boyfriend because fuck you. Now my boyfriend is really good. Like, my boyfriend is so awesome. That's the karma you get. I don't know. I haven't dissected it fully. Someone let us know. What is Travis Kelce's girlfriend saying?
Please don't.
Please don't. Yeah, actually.
Please don't tell us. Actually, no. Tell us how football works.
Tell us how football works, please.
I can't believe I would ever say I care more about that, but I kind of do. Right, I think we're seeing Bosa's thighs next to Brock Purdy on the bench, and they're still thighing.
They are still thiging. I'm seeing a lot of Gator sunglasses in the crowd, which totally tracks for Jags fans. Loving it. Love the look.
Bucket hats. Fisherman bucket hats.
You guys, does that mean we should check out some fit checks?
Oh, please do. I was watching a nature documentary for a few moments yesterday.
Yeah.
And I learned that there are hella dolphins in Florida, like in the Everglades.
Yeah, freshwater, right? And aren't some of them pink?
Pink dolphins is not something I'm familiar with.
That's fine. That's totally
fine.
Let's do a Google. Let's do a Google.
Oh my god. Okay, yes, there are pink dolphins, but those are in the Amazon.
Oh,
those are.
gotcha.
Oh my god. One was sighted in Louisiana.
Oh my god.
Also, pink is a generous term.
Okay, pale.
Yeah. With like a tinge of pink. Oh, Evan. I think we have someone being added to our get well soon list.
Oh no, there is a Jag on the ground and surrounded by football personnel. We really hate
Coaching
to see
staff.
it. I could not find my get well soon cards today. We just did a lot of rearranging, but we'll find them if we need to. And fingers crossed we don't need to. And it looks like somebody is walking off the field. Yeah, he looks like he's in pain. I totally get it. You get hit for a living, so that I can't imagine what like actually hurts. You know what I mean?
Is this a man from their D line? Because as we noted earlier, no, it was their offensive line. So Evan, this kind of botches the stat that I said at the beginning, which is that this is the first game. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
So the man's name was Agnew. Trevor Lawrence.
Oh wow, Trevor Lawrence just got. Yeah, he's on the ground. He hit hard. Okay.
He's running. He ran the ball and he was tackled. Also, Trevor Lawrence looks so tall on this field.
He really does.
He is towering over some of these men, which is shocking because defensive linemen, I think, are the big boys on the field. And he's making them look normal height.
No, for sure. I totally agree with you.
That's a tall boy.
Oh, and a 49er with an injured knee. Number 91.
Gosh,
and he's a limping off Armstead, 91. Okay, well, we will keep an eye on them. Let's go ahead.
Agnew and Armstead.
Okay, add into the list.
Agnew? Am I saying that right? That doesn't sound right. Agnew.
Agnew sounds right.
I like it. Eric. His name is Eric, A-R-I-K.
A-R... Okay, Eric Agnew? Okay.
No, that was Eric Armstead.
Oh, sorry.
The 49er is Eric Armstead. I don't know Agnew's first name. All right, Trevor Lawrence got the ball and he's passed it off to a running back, and the running back, he did some stuff.
The 49ers,
but it's still third down.
The 49ers defense does a lot of like everybody piles on defensive tackles. I don't know if that's maybe I'm just like maybe I've just now noticed something that's been obvious, or maybe I'm not really noticing anything at all. It just seems like it's always a lot of them on top of one person.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you to our viewer in the chat letting us know about Trevor Lawrence's first season in the NFL. I had noted that the coach had a problem with rookies, and they are confirming Meyer himself, the coach at the time, was a rookie coach. He had only coached college, and then he ended up getting fired before the season ended.
Gotcha. Well, thanks, Mean Gene. Good to see you again. Thanks for joining us.
Oh my gosh! And Trevor Lawrence is 6'6".
Oh
Dude,
my
he is.
God.
That's a
That's
big boy on the field.
crazy. That
He's a
is
big
really
boy on the
crazy.
field. Okay, while we're talking about Trevor Lawrence and his height specifically, I would just like to add he looks exactly like my ex-boyfriend, which is surprising. Like, Trevor Lawrence has a unique look.
He does,
And
yeah.
at the time,
Except for, I
when I
would
was
say
dating,
that, except for then I just saw that Peyton Manning hair crossover thing, and now I'm like, wow. So you dated Peyton Manning C-list version because he wasn't actually in the
oh my God, no. I am not putting him in the C-list category. He was just a really good skater. His sport was on wheels.
Okay. 4 of them. I love it. And was he 6'6"?
He was 6'4".
Okay.
Oh, pass stopped by the 49ers defense. Is it Nick Bosa?
Is it Nick Bosa?
Can't tell. No, he was 6'4", and he was a beast. He to this day, yeah, it was
It was
Bosa. Big
Bosa.
boy Bosa.
Okay. So that's your type colliding
Damn.
literally right there.
Come on in, my boyfriend. I don't even know what that song means, but it feels fitting for
It
this
does.
moment.
It really, really does. I feel like, you know what? She's got a song that fits for any NFL man now.
What I'm hearing is that this game is for me, and me personally.
And you personally, yeah. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Trevor threw it away.
Yeah. But,
Um,
you know, solid little rocket there.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got a minute 40 left in the first.
I'm going to go ahead and check
Trevor
out.
Lawrence is amped.
I don't know if I'm seeing any walkouts. Nope. Not seeing any walkouts for the Jags. Okay.
I'm
That's
sorry, are they
fine.
going for it on the fourth down? No, it's a punt. I was like, I just saw Trevor Lawrence run off the field. You know what would be cool to know, Evan?
Yeah.
How punts work.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Whatever we just saw looked cool, but I
Okay.
have no idea what it was. Look at the screen right now.
I'm
This
looking.
dude is like swooping the ball,
Whoa.
one-handed catch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
26.
Barely has
Good job.
possession. Not sure
Did
how
he?
that will. I don't know. They'll
To,
probably challenge it.
we
But I don't
we
know how much.
certainly don't know.
No, I just don't know how much punts matter.
Okay.
You know, like
let's do a little live learning, everybody. Punts in the NFL. An overview, I'm sure. So a punt in gridiron football lost already. What
is
the
that
fuck
what we're
is that?
watching?
What the
Are we watching
fuck
gridiron
is that?
football?
So this is
That sounds like Viking football.
I'm gonna cry.
That sounds like a medieval version of football that we're not watching.
Seriously, I'm gonna like the fact that I had to just immediately Google something in the first 4 words of that explanation. I straight up have tears in my eyes. Stupid NFL. Okay, gridiron football is also known as North American football. Okay.
Because it differentiates from football.
That must make sense. Okay.
Football.
American, yeah, okay. We're gonna stick with that. Let us know if we're wrong.
Gridiron.
It sounds industrial for sure.
It should be the name of one of the teams.
Oh, great call. Okay, the gridiron.
It should be the names of one of the team. The gridiron. Who starts with G?
That's not the Giants, but the New York Gridirons doesn't work.
No, that sounds terrible.
Gridiron doesn't sound good alone. It has to be something gridiron something.
Like the Gridiron Gators or some shit.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll workshop that. It's gonna be in its own little special little category here. Workshopping with a little apostrophe at the end. Okay, so it is a kick performed by dropping the ball from the hands, then kicking the ball before it hits the ground. Because the offense has a limited number of downs or plays in which to move the ball at least 10 yards. Okay, let me click for more info because that wasn't enough.
I have
That
no
didn't
idea.
explain. The most common use is to punt the ball downfield to give the opposing team, usually on the final down, as we've noted, with
Yep.
the hope of giving the receiving team a field position more advantageous to the kicking team.
Okay, so it's bad to
Basically,
kick it all the way down the field?
I think
Or
no, I think they want to kick it as far away from their own touched end zone, their own end zone as possible. So that
okay.
way that the opposing team has to use it has more 10-yard increments that they have to move it back forward. So they kick it one
Okay.
direction and then it changes possession. When they kick, then it goes to the other team and then each down, which I think is 10 yards, then they have more of the field that they have to get back to that end zone that it was just kicked from in order to get a touchdown.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Evan.
I don't know if that's right.
I'm still stuck on the fact that this is called gridiron football, and I'm pretty sure no one knows that.
There's gonna be so many angry people who are like, everybody knows that. That's basic, but I've never heard
It's
that in my
not. There's
entire
no
life.
chance. Also, I just saw someone vaping in the stands, which is peak
Amazing.
Florida
It
football.
really
Peak
is.
Florida football.
Purdy just had
Especially,
the ball smacked out of the air. Especially what?
no, I should say, especially because the Miami Dolphins coach got caught vaping.
Yes, yes. He did say that he quit after that.
We all quit.
Yeah,
Everyone should quit vaping.
everybody should quit
It's,
vaping.
yeah, collectively, no. Yeah. Okay, Brock Purdy. Oh, yeah, we got another. No, yeah, big boys on the field.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Big boys indeed. Okay, if you are new to GSPN Girls and you hear us talking about how one of the teams should be named the Gridiron Gators, we are, as we go, renaming football teams with cooler and better names.
We just
And
we just
we
think
are
we
open to
can.
suggestions.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we
definitely are.
absolutely can.
Um,
We have renamed the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to Florida Man. Just Florida Man.
just Florida
I
Man.
think you and I's favorite is the Carolina Reapers.
It just is
We
so good. The
can't be
merch
beat.
is right there. It's amazing.
Can't be beat.
Cannot.
Yeah, that is for sure the best. Kansas City Slabs comes with emotion. The slab and dab.
Comes with emotion.
And the Denver High Rollers. And then Evan has one about tax collecting, which I think needs some workshopping. I don't understand that one yet.
No,
The Atlantic City tax collectors.
No, the collectors, as in like the people the casinos send after you, to take your kneecaps if they can't take your money.
Yeah, there's got to be a more intimidating phrase than collector for that
I
person.
totally get how tax collector came into your mind.
I thought it was tax collectors.
No,
I was like, damn, sick burn.
I'm not a bureaucratic babe, but I appreciate that you think I keep it professional. No, I was talking about criminality, but we're working on gridiron for sure. No, but related to that, I think we could talk a little bit about what we talked about last week, which was some of the uniforms. So, as we know, the ability to change your uniforms is, I think, very limited. It's only like 5 years, I think, is what we learned. And so this year there are a few teams that have made some changes. There are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 changes. I'm getting this information from Forbes. The Arizona Cardinals, Indianapolis Colts, Tennessee Titans, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, New York Jets, Seattle Seahawks, Minnesota Vikings, and Philadelphia Eagles. And some of those are just the specific weeks that they will be using, like throwback jerseys or like the Philadelphia Eagles. Week 7 and week 12 will be rocking Kelly green throwback uniforms. And then there are a couple like color alternatives that teams are bringing out. So this year, not a ton of new activity in the uniforms, but I did do a little bit of looking into fan generated NFL like alt uniforms. I remember viewing some in 2012, and that was still the best one that I could find. Was like some really cool ones in 2012. Nothing super recent. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of true interest in making better ones. It also seems like a lot of people really hate their teams uniforms. Like they really want them to,
Uniforms.
yeah. Like people don't really like
I
the
mean, they're just
Jets.
not. They're not evolving
Yeah.
at the pace that like fashion and trends are evolving,
Well,
you
I
know?
also saw that the NFL had allegedly like loosened their helmet requirements or something. So some teams did some throwbacks, which maybe I'll ask you about that right now, actually. Um,
Okay. Maybe more.
so three teams have new helmets this year. Can you name those teams? Can you name a team?
Let me think. I want to say the Cardinals just because you just said they had an outfit change.
That's true, but unfortunately, they did not match their helmets to it. That is not one of the
Okay.
teams.
Vikings. The Vikings for sure.
No,
Girl, you're lying.
no.
They've had that matte purple
Uh huh.
for years.
Apparently.
All right, fine. Let me think of who my third guess is going to be.
Okay.
Um, who has something that looks different? Let's go with the Bengals.
Ooh, close. No. I'll give you one now and we'll come back to it later. The Denver Broncos. They have white helmets this year, specifically as a nod to Colorado's snow capped mountains. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm not sure that would have been my guess for the reason, but cool.
But cool. All right, we'll come back
Cool.
to that later. Um, okay. So back to the field. I'm seeing the Jags just getting so warmed by a by a bunch of 49ers. One of them just pretended to swim out of the
I
pack
did
of
see
people.
that. That was pretty cute.
Adorable, adorable. Hi, bud.
Warner. And he's swimming. He's paddling.
He's battling. Yeah, I've got two dogs in here, so if you start seeing some snoots, that's what's up.
I have no dogs. I'm traveling right now.
Very sad.
I know I'm not on my couch either, but I'm very grateful to my friends who are hosting me for letting me use their office today.
That is lovely. Letting you stream.
Yeah.
That's so
I was like,
nice.
hey guys, hope you don't mind that I will need an uninterrupted space for 3 hours during the middle of our weekend.
I won't be talking to
No
you.
big
I'll be talking
deal.
to three people online.
The best part is like when you tell someone, oh, I've started a podcast, they're thinking 20, maximum 50-minute podcasts. They're like, oh, I'd love to tune in, love to watch. I'm like, 3 hour time commitment.
Yep.
You also need to be able to stream the game that we're watching, but have it on mute and just listening to the
Yeah.
sweet sounds of Iron Dagger and Fog Ellen.
I have to say that one of the Jaguars just got steamrolled. Etienne Jr. But yeah, no, the sweet dulcet sounds of two people who don't know what the fuck we're talking about. But in that realm, I do have to say, shout out right now to my friend Ryan, who I believe is watching, possibly even former beauty queen, current beautiful woman Tammy. I don't know. Maybe you're watching. And then my sister, who will be watching later, she always tunes in at some point and gives me an update on what what part of our commentary made her laugh the most. So, hey, Liv.
Oh. All right, the play is stopped, so I will take a pause to note that our most informative person in the chat, thank you, Mean Gene, gridiron football fields were marked by a series of parallel lines along both the width and length of the field, which produced a checkerboard pattern resembling a cross-hatched cooking gridiron. So that's how I got the name.
Mean
I
Gene,
think this is...
you are so helpful. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You're our little Wikipedia here, and
Yeah.
remember when I
And
teared
we
up a
need
little
you.
bit earlier, having to Google that? Thanks. It's been an emotional
Okay, I'm
week.
showing a 49er just got hit in the head, but
Oh,
appears to be
dang.
fine.
Okay.
Excuse me, a Jaguar.
I'm seeing just straight up play on the field. So yeah, hope they're
Yeah.
Gucci. But oh my
Um,
God, Lawrence once again just brought down. I have to say the defense for the 49ers, I think, is doing well. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I think they're doing well.
Nick Bosa. They have Nick Bosa's
They
thighs
have.
on their side. How could they?
How could
How could
they?
they go wrong?
Yeah, amazing. Let's see here. Yeah, no, he was taken down hard by 2.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's like, they're constantly just all the guys they can on whatever target they've got.
Yeah, it does appear that their defense is pretty brutal, to quote T Law. Okay, Evan, I am going to put something in the chat that I am very excited to show you.
Okay.
You'll have to tell me if you've seen this. Someone used AI to reimagine NFL stadiums, and I
Oh,
would love
cool.
it if you would look through these with me and tell me your favorite.
Amazing. Okay, are you putting this in our stream chat?
Oh, I am. However, I have to use Bitly because the link is too long.
Amazing.
So let me shorten the URL real quick.
I'm excited to see it come through here.
And I actually am really hoping that you and I can figure out how to use some AI to generate cooler uniforms.
Yeah, that would be so fun. I think we could truly complete our team renaming with the AI. And I think we could. I think our producers can make that happen. I'm going to add that to our production notes here really quickly. And generated team uniforms with new names. Okay. I've seen.
All right, and then I've got the link in the chat.
I see the link in the chat. Thank you so much. I have clicked it. Okay, I'm seeing the Buccaneers. Dope.
A pirate ship.
Yeah, that's
an actual pirate ship.
No, that is super cool. And honestly,
with
the Jets
on a naval boat. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The Saints. I will say this. I think the Saints have some of the best uniforms. The best uniform potential.
You've been saying that. I agree. This is beautiful. And you know what's interesting about this concept is that I think you could use it for so many more things than just a football stadium, and it like looks cool.
Oh wow, the Chiefs one is not okay.
No, I actually can't get to it, I don't think. So it's like he's timing out. Yeah.
Okay, the Chiefs one is a reimagined TP, and we're just not. This is why we want to rename the Chiefs.
Yeah.
We want to rename the Chiefs. Like
I cannot wait to see what AI says about what the Kansas City Slabs are, though.
The Kansas City Slabs, the Kansas City Rib Slabs.
Okay, what is this guitar? The Titans? I have to say, that's my least favorite.
Is it Tennessee? It's got to be Tennessee.
It is. Yeah, it definitely is. I like that the Cowboys. The Cowboys is just an old Western town.
Wow, the guitar one is cool. Also, I love that they have moved Detroit to the literal jungle. Yes. As though they would have to reimagine the city of Detroit for this stadium to be possible.
Oh my god, so funny.
Oh my gosh, whoever this is got the Cleveland Browns got such a boring reimagine, but all right, we can pause on this while we go back to a live game happening in front of us.
The live game, yeah. Great work, AI, though. Thanks for taking our creative jobs away from us.
What was your favorite based on the ones that we just saw?
Based on the ones I've seen right now, I like the Falcons because it's like it's interesting and cool.
What does it look like? I don't have it pulled up right now.
It's the one, first of all, it just has a bunch of birds around it, and it's like all dark, and it's like skeleton-y looking, and it's like jagged. But I think the Saints one was so pretty. I love that one.
The Saints one was beautiful. Yeah. Honestly, the ones on boats, pretty wicked.
Pretty wicked. I agree, but I'm not getting on that fucking boat. You're not. It's not happening. It is
Football
not happening.
On a boat is a fascinating. Oh, okay. So the Seattle one, they have it reimagined at the top of the Space Needle.
Oh, that's cool.
You're also not gonna get me there.
I could do that. But I could not do on a boat with however many other people are in a stadium. So the 49ers have the ball and they're running and there's a flag on the play, but a beautiful catch by number 19.
Would you go to a game that you had to take a boat to get to?
Yes.
Okay, so you would go to like an island game.
My thing about the boat, with it being on a boat, is that is too many people, and if something goes wrong, I'm screwed.
You're stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're trapped.
So there's just no.
It's very
dystopian.
Not going to work for the apocalypse.
Yeah.
You know, it's not where you want to be.
Exactly. So.
Or alternatively, you're the last people on Earth. If an outbreak happens on the mainland,
true,
you're safe.
And then if anything at all happens, every single person on there is fucked. Whether it is the zombie apocalypse we're talking about, I'm assuming, or cholera.
Mm-hmm.
The more likely.
True.
True. So
yeah. Also, sleeping arrangements on a stadium boat. Yeah. Not really figured out.
I just can't imagine the long-term logistics of that. Live ball? No. Yes.
Live ball. I believe so, but impossible to say. But the Jaguars seem to think this is a turnover.
Jags are very excited about it. Hopefully not. Purdy, come on.
Tristan in the chat, being stuck on a boat with a bunch of drunk middle-aged men sounds like hell.
You know what, Tristan? Good point. I don't even know why. Here's what's happening. If it's on a boat, it's like 45 of us. It's just GSPN girlies.
I'm also really thinking that what is more likely to wipe everyone out is probably dysentery from only eating hot dogs and stadium nachos for more than a day.
Yes, 100%. 100%. Cool in theory, but not for me.
No.
I do think the Space Needle one I would do, though. I would even do the San Francisco Ford. You would not? You don't want to be up that high?
I mean, think about the architectural structure of having a stadium at the top of a needle. No,
I assume they can prove it to me with physics that it'll work, and I will just go along.
Even if they could, even if they could, think about the elevator wait times for getting to the top of that stadium.
Point. That's a very good point.
If you thought parking was a bitch, wait until you're in line for that elevator.
That's a really good point. Okay. You've changed my mind.
You're stuck in an elevator with 45-year-old men, 47-year-old men, according to the statistics about who watches football.
That's true. Listen, basically, we want to stay home. We don't want to go to a game.
We're ground people.
We're ground people. We're folk who like girls. Our feet on the ground. No, but some of these in the jungle are girls. Cool. This one on an island, I don't know. Now we're thinking about now I'm thinking I don't know.
Island games, I'm here for it. Okay. I'm here for it because you can at least go outside.
If it's an island game, if it's an island game that isn't like this, where it's like the whole island is the stadium, maybe I'm a little bit more into it.
Yeah, some more island.
Some more island.
There has to be more island because the staff working at the stadium has to have a place to live at night. You know what I mean?
Listen, if we're just going by what they're showing, all right.
Also, remember when the Saints Stadium was like a safety hub during Hurricane Katrina and how much of a nightmare that was for everyone involved?
You know what? But good for them for opening the doors, because wasn't it Joel Osteen who didn't?
Oh my gosh, where was that? Texas? The Super Dome Church, and they wouldn't open it during a Texas crisis or something?
Something like that. Something Jesus remembers for sure. Jesus and elephants, they always remember. This Packers one, though, is so wholesome looking. It's like...
It looks like Iowa.
Okay, yeah, I see that. Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Yeah, they went very country road, take me home.
Clean and green. And some silos outside of it, just to be like, hey.
Also, the Steelers one looks like an active mill.
Oh, God.
An active mine.
Oh, no.
Not going there. You know what they should have done for the Steelers one is reimagined it as like Gimli's like cavern castles underground in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I like that.
Girl. We need more NFL Lord of the Rings crossover. I've always thought that.
Always thought that. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I think they could be doing some cool stuff. The coolest thing I've seen is also the grossest, which is the pool in the Dolphins stadium. But it's the only way to watch football in Miami. I'd only want to be watching football if I'm in a fucking pool. But I can't do it at an
Okay.
NFL stadium. That's disgusting.
Also, though, if you were watching in Seattle, so first of all, I'm in Seattle right now,
Okay.
and they have rentable hot tubs that are on boats, like tiny boats that are essentially just floating hot tubs
Okay.
that you can rent and go down the like open ocean in the middle of Seattle, like in the city.
I think I've seen this. I
Yeah.
is it
So,
it's kind of low. You're like in the water. In the
yeah, in a hot
water.
tub.
I don't know
Hmm.
if I like that concept. It's kind of freaking my out. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. It's kind of freaking me out a
I
little bit.
It freaks me out because they're not, like, attached to a boat.
Okay.
They are the boat. The boat is, like, a hot tub, and there's, like, a tiny space to stand
What I don't
outside of
like,
it.
at least from the limited videos I think I've seen of this, is that you're so low to the water that if like a big wave comes in and it starts sinking, you're like already in the water, and I don't like that. That is creeping me out right now. That you're basically like
Okay.
standing in the water but kind of contained. Does that make sense? I
Mhm.
might not. This isn't a
Mhm.
rational fear I'm expressing. So, um,
Yeah, I think we're saying the same thing. Because what I don't like is that there didn't appear to be a way to get out
yeah,
and
yeah.
be on another level
It's just
quickly.
a bucket in water. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay, great. So we're on the same page.
But to that point, if I was watching a game in Seattle and the Seahawks stadium happened to have a little hot tub for just me and like the 2 to 4 people I came with, oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'd watch a game like that for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, for sure. I mean, it's got to be comfy
In some of these
cozy.
colder stadiums,
Yeah, definitely comfy cozy.
the
Um,
NFL should be making the stadiums cozier.
I
You could
agree.
get video of Olivia Culpo in a hot tub watching her man on the field.
I mean, okay. But yes.
Yeah, I'm just saying they've already got the women that could promote this new stadium feature built into the game at
That's
this
true.
point.
That's true. They better pay him. They better pay
Yeah,
him.
of course.
Of course.
Taylor Swift, like, oh, hey, T Swift, she's just left the club owner's box to migrate to the hot tub. Like, yeah, everyone's going to want to book that hot tub after that.
I want to drink the water for sure. Um,
Oh, Evan.
I'm right
You,
though. I'm right.
I wish you weren't. I wish you weren't. I don't want to hear this.
It's accurate. Okay, so we got 9 minutes left in the second quarter. 10-0.
Which is most of it.
Which is most of it. It is most of it. I have not been keeping up with who's been injured from before. So I'm assuming everybody's back on the field and feeling fine.
Yes.
We'll catch back up.
Okay, I'm Mean Gene, per usual, better than Google as far as I'm concerned, letting us know that the Jaguars stadium has 2 pools in it.
Damn, I haven't
My
seen it
question
though.
is, where are they? Yeah, why aren't they
Where
showing
the
it?
fuck? Where the fuck? Yeah, no, they're not showing it. To me, it seems like
This is how you get women interested in the NFL. You got to show us the spaces. You got to show us the design. We want to
I
know the feature, the amenities of this stadium. I want to know them.
I
Where's the
had no
sauna?
idea. Where is the sauna? Honestly, to
Where's the
me,
sauna?
the Jags give like Midwest vibes almost. Like I think it's because the Pennsylvania Panthers are so similar in my eyes, and
I don't think there's any such thing as the Pennsylvania Panthers.
oh,
So
the
what are you referring
Pennsylvania
to?
Panthers. The wait, who are the Panthers? Hold on, hold on.
The Carolina Panthers?
I think the Jaguars should be in Pennsylvania, apparently, is what I'm saying. I think that the Panthers and the Jags were founded in the same year. I'm pretty
I
sure.
think that you are spot on. Okay, Evan, they're showing on the field right now what you've been describing, which is the 49ers defensive strategy, which is close in on the passer.
Yeah. Hell
Like
yeah.
start here, close in on the passer. So yeah,
Look at that
you called it. My little
observational
football
mind.
girly. I bet at this point, though, Trevor Lawrence is getting frustrated.
I'm
We were
sure.
expecting to see 240 passing yards this game. I feel like we have not seen that. Well, there's a big passing yard right there. So
And yep, and he
yeah,
is still.
pretty good.
Oh damn, they are just brutal with the takedowns.
Mm-hmm.
Lenore, love the name Lenore. Um,
Do you? I think that's an Israeli name, Lenore.
oh, is it? I love
I
the
believe
name.
so.
I love the name Nor. And Lenore, I know from King of the
Oh,
Hill.
okay.
Yes. Okay.
Speaking of
Thank
reminding
you.
us of the Midwest, Evan promoting King of the
King of
Hill.
the Hill, my fave. Pocket sand. Cha cha cha. It's
All
actually
right,
sha
tell
sha
us
sha.
about your incoming snack,
Okay.
Evan. What are we eating? A fry.
A fry. So my producer has brought me fries, which I'm very excited about, and some wings, which I'm also very excited about. I don't know where these are from, but I got
Oh,
like
you football watching girl.
I know.
Wings and fries?
Yes, and this wasn't
You
my
should have
call.
told me.
I'm sorry.
I ordered like a sandwich.
My producer was like,
Unreal.
"I'm really feeling wings," and I was like, "Great, if you can get me
Beautiful.
boneless, because I like chicken nuggets
Chicken
essentially."
tenders. Yeah,
Yeah,
we want crispy chicken tendies.
yeah.
100%.
But he found a
Yeah.
place that he really wanted to try, so here we are. And I've got multiple towels and a white couch, so wish me well.
Um, I am going to shamelessly plug one of my favorite wing spots in Kansas City in the event that we have any Kansas City listeners or travelers coming up. Tower Tavern. You will not see this on any best wings lists or anything like that. It is a locals bar and grill. The best wings. They come charred. You can like get them charred and you got to ask for the extra char.
Ooh, extra
Top
char.
notch.
That sounds amazing.
Extra char, baby. Also, we are pretty intense about the char, and like once or twice we've asked for the extra char and they come out regular char.
Mm,
And my producer is very much like more char. I don't send
I
them
love that.
back. Ken is not messing around with an uncharred wing. Ken
Yep.
wants those wings blackened. We
I
want those
totally agree.
carcinogens.
I totally agree, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way to do it. These are really good.
We got to coordinate snacks next time. Although I'm in Seattle, they probably have, I don't know, they might have like a really good Korean wing or something, but
Yeah,
I'm not sure if they
we'll
have the
coordinate.
type of charred.
We'll definitely coordinate. I have so many more snacks I want to be
I
trying. I'm
didn't totally
constantly
catch
ready.
that with your distance from the mic.
I'm constantly ready to snack, so I'm down to try whatever.
Excellent.
Yeah, once again, so many 49ers just tossing themselves at
So
a
many.
jag.
I don't know how many defensive linemen you can have on the field, but they have all of them
They
out.
got them all. I feel like
Yeah.
I almost feel like the gameplay is like slow. It's stagnant. You know what I mean? Or just like staccato.
Yeah. Yeah,
Possibly
I
because
would
of that.
definitely, yeah, niche music reference there, but I feel like, yeah, I would have expected more points at this time. But
Agreed.
hey, they said this was going to be a competitive game, and here we are. Is this Bosa down? Oh no, Bosa slow to get up. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. We got to protect these thighs at all costs.
Do you think they're insured?
I'm getting nervous. Doing some stretching, some gentle stretching. We're here to see it, here for it.
Teammate doesn't look too worried.
I mean, the shit these men see and normalize,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they only start worrying if we have a DeMar Hamlin situation on the field.
Yeah.
All right, Bosa and Young, we're getting a little highlight reel of their time together.
I wish they were
Chase
mic'd up a little
Young.
bit. I'd love to hear what's going on, you know?
Why don't they?
I don't
Is
know.
it just because of the profanity?
I think they are mic'd up. It's just not shown live, maybe? Because I've definitely seen.
Yeah, because we get the clips at the end of the game, but like, why won't they let us hear what they're saying?
For sure the profanity. It's got to be that. But I don't know. Who knows?
Let me just say, that is a weird thing about broadcasting that, like, it is 2023 and we can't even hear profanity. Like, not even the option to listen to the game with their mics on.
Yeah.
Like, let us opt in for the profanity. I don't fucking care.
100%. I agree with you. Almost
Ridiculous. Who is censoring that? Dude, there's like a huge Christian media group that actually still has a lot of control
and
over like broadcasts.
I would bet that has an influence on Disney, who owns broadcasting rights for this, right?
Who owns the NFL now? Goodness sake.
Yeah, for goodness sake. Don't you forget it.
Goodness sake.
Thankfully, this is a stream built on faith. So,
all right,
I'm seeing some points on the board for
looks like the Jaguars finally got some points on the board with a field goal kick. Way to go, Pennsylvania Panthers.
Listen.
Well done.
They deserve a team.
Okay, Evan, while we are well into the second half, and I know that you have your wing fingers, but I'm ready for my first trivia question. My second trivia question.
Okay. Let's do it. I'm going to give you another chance to answer what helmet has been changed this year. You got another guess?
I thought you told me all three.
No. I've only told you one.
Oh, you told me that it was the Broncos? The LA Rams.
No. Do you want to guess one more time?
I'm trying to think of where I've seen visible change. Okay. Did the Chargers helmets used to be white? Are they blue now?
No, but the Detroit Lions will now wear a blue alternate helmet with their gray uniforms. I know. I'm sorry.
These updates.
I'm sorry.
I want new colors. I want metallics. I want mattes. I want color blocking.
Give me a new silhouette.
Unreal. Yeah, for real. Okay. We got to figure out the power of AI. We need to harness this shit. And we need new helmets, new uniforms for the teams that we're renaming.
Yeah.
Honestly, do we need to look into patent law for this Carolina Reapers shit? Because I think they're going to see our marketing for this and they're going to roll with it.
I'm down. I'll call a guy for sure.
We'll
call a guy. But we're calling dibs. And I think we've been pretty clear about that. And nothing is stronger than the power of dibs. So here's another question for you. What year were the Jaguars founded?
The same year as the Panthers.
Any guesses on that year?
Will you tell me what year football was founded?
Wasn't it 1920? Didn't we just say it was 1920?
Well, I mean, I think actual football. What year was the NFL? How about that? I'm Googling this. I'm sorry if that's illegal. Yeah, 1920. Good job, Evan.
Nice.
Okay, so this is the South. The Panthers.
I'll tell you, it's the third team in Florida, and they were the third team in Florida. So it's a later expansion team.
Florida loves football.
Mm-hmm.
Florida is on their football game. Okay. 1950.
1995. Yeah, they're young. So
I am older than that team.
I believe that was their first year playing. I'm not sure if that was their first year like fully established, but 95 was when we saw them out on the field.
Wow.
Yeah. So
wow.
Younger team. Younger than me?
Yeah. Budding team.
Do you know the name of the stadium?
Update. For whom?
The Jaguars. It's something boring.
No, I don't.
It's called Everbank Stadium.
No, I don't. Should we rename stadiums too?
We definitely should.
These boys are getting hurt.
Here's one you might know.
Oh, we have another. Go ahead.
Who was the founder of the Kansas City Chiefs?
I'm thinking. Honestly, like the oldest Kansas sports reference that I know of is Fog Allen. Oh wow. Big play on the field for the 49ers. Who founded the Chiefs? I don't know.
Lamar Hunt. I
I've heard
know.
that
I
name.
know.
I've heard that name. The Hunt family.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a whole thing, but not really in Kansas City.
Yeah. So there you go.
I mean, I live in Kansas City. It's not like there's a Hunt Stadium or Lamar Hunt Street. Like,
I
there's
think there
none of
is. I
that.
think there is like Lamar Drive. I think Lamar Drive is the thing. Okay, so
Oh, it's named
oh
after.
my gosh, the 49ers down the field. McCarthy 23. I'm not entirely sure where he landed, but got the ball down the field. Yeah, sorry. I thought
Lamar
you
is a
might.
street.
Yeah. Thought you might pull that one out of your butt just cuz you're a better Kansas Cityan than I
Yeah,
am.
I am. I am a better Kansas Cityan, but no, I didn't have that one. The Hunt family. Who currently owns the Chiefs? I don't think are they. Oh my gosh, it's Clark Hunt. Okay, so it's still in the Hunt family.
Wow.
Wow, okay, yeah. But it hasn't always been, looks like.
Okay. Oh,
Interesting.
23 again. Just breaking through, but it kind of looks like the Jags defense is doing a similar tactic here as the 49ers, just a bunch of guys all on one.
You know how like Jay-Z owns the Knicks or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Do we see any of that in football? I don't think we do. I think it's just like the owners are the owners, but there's not like part owner Jay-Z, part owner Beyonce.
I want to say that like Ryan Reynolds owns a random team. Maybe it's soccer or something.
He owns the soccer team with Rob McElroy.
I think what we see, oh, that's right. I think what we see more frequently is that NFL players purchase land. They purchase working farms and shit like that. That is the activity that we see in the NFL. I don't think we really see a lot of like players retiring and coming back and owning teams. I don't know if there's any like super famous people I
Well,
know of, but let's look into it a little bit.
Patrick Mahomes is a part owner of the Kansas City Royals,
That's right.
and he and Brittany are like founding owners of the Kansas City Current women's football team. And Evan, I'm gonna pass to you. I need to go to the bathroom so bad.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and look through a list of the NFL franchise owners. And okay, the Baltimore Ravens are owned by someone named Steve Biscotti. That is a cool fucking name. Okay, let's see. Yeah, not noticing anybody right off the bat. Green Bay Packers are owned by Green Bay Packers Inc. I'm curious about that. Who owns Green Bay Packers Inc., you know? Yep, Kansas City Chief Clark Hunt. Robert Kraft, Gail Benson. The only female owner I've seen right now is the New Orleans Saint, Gail Benson, American billionaire, businesswoman, and sports franchise owner. Not seeing any famous names popping out to me. If you tune in later for GSPN's Pop Culture Pop Trivia, you will notice that there are a lot of famous people that I don't know. So I could be very wrong. Maybe there are people who are very well known for an activity I am just uninformed about. Let me know. But let's see. So there are actually some ownership restrictions, which I wasn't aware of, but the NFL forbids corporations, religious groups, governments, and NPOs, nonprofit organizations, from owning a team. Which is interesting because did we not just fucking say that a nonprofit, the Green Bay Packers, owns a fucking football team? Yes, we did.
If it's an Inc., it's not a nonprofit. If it's an incorporated, it's not an
It's publicly held.
501c3.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Green Bay Gridirons. Green Bay Gridirons.
Damn. That's it right there.
There it is. Green Bay Gridirons.
That is it, y'all. Okay. Let me find the workshopping section so I can take that out of there.
And it resembles, according to Mean Gene, a cross-hatched cooking gridiron. And I think it could be baller to have like a frying pan as your logo.
What?
Okay, also Mean Gene is saying there are minority owners. J-Lo was a minority owner of the Dolphins a few years ago.
Hmm.
So, okay, good to know.
That is good to
But
know.
see, like, even just that one reference, like J-Lo owns a minority share of something, it's like, just not as popular as it is in the NBA. Like, the NBA and celebs are really tied.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, football is like promoted by football, it seems like.
Yeah. No, I get what you're
You
saying.
know?
Where the
Hmm.
fuck are my notes?
Is
Oh,
that Rob Gronkowski or is that just someone that looks a lot like him freaking out?
that's Rob Gronkowski. He jumped out of
Why
a
is he doing that?
he jumped out of or is going to jump out of a helicopter.
Okay, well, relax a little bit. Oh my
He
god.
has no time to relax. He's got to be
No
at an
time.
11 or he will die. I'm pretty sure that's true.
Wow, my goodness.
That's
Okay,
the
Rob.
contract he's signed.
You know, I feel like football players is one of those things where it's common to see your heroes become the villain.
Um,
Because football players, they got to keep the bag rolling after they stop playing football, so they have to end up doing a bunch of cringy shit.
I think you've seen Futurama.
No,
Okay.
I know what it is. I've seen like an episode, but no, I don't watch it.
Okay. Well, there's an episode, and surely someone in the chat will know Slurms McKenzie. And he is like a spokesperson that has to party. Like, that's his contract, is that he has to always be partying. And I feel like that's
Oh.
Rob Gronkowski.
I just like hope that's not what becomes of Travis Kelce because I feel like he kind of has that reputation as well.
I mean, right now, it definitely makes sense because he's marketing his entire life. Literally everything about
Oh
his life is
yeah,
being marketed right now. So that's a trajectory you could certainly see in his future, but hopefully not.
they become brand deals.
Mm-hmm. I think it's
Mm.
like one thing for him, but another thing entirely for Jason Kelce to go down that road.
Yeah, I think Jason Kelsey's a bit older
Mm-hmm.
as well.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, the Packers are the only community-owned franchise in North America's four traditional major leagues, rather than being the property of an individual partnership or corporation.
Hmm.
Okay, so it's a community-owned franchise. That's kind of then yeah, they should be the Gridirons.
Yeah.
Green Bay
That's
Gridirons.
cool.
That solidifies this to me. This is American AF, but also maybe a little communist. I'm unsure or socialist.
Which is very American. For it to be like kinda?
Dash of socialism in the NFL.
A dash of socialism, yeah, for sure.
Hmm. The NFL itself is a nonprofit. I don't know what that means. I just remember studying it in school.
Okay.
I'm Googling it. I'm Googling it. Why is the NFL a nonprofit? Yeah, this is. Okay, it relinquished its tax exempt status in 2015.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
49ers,
All right, 49ers.
23. He is just, they were relying heavily on him. Who is that?
These
We
are
should find out.
competitive teams. McCaffrey. It's McCaffrey. It's Culpo's boyfriend.
That's right. Fiance, husband, partner. Let's see what she's up to. Let's check out her TikTok. Olivia Culpo.
Right.
What you up to?
I'm pulling up TikTok. She's active on TikTok.
Olivia Culpo.
Oh my god. I'm also seeing the Kowalski verdict. Did you hear about that yesterday?
No.
Okay,
Is
one
that
of the like biggest medical malpractice
is that Maya?
lawsuits like
Yeah.
ever.
Okay, I did see that actually. Yes. Yeah. That is a crazy sad case. Yeah, really, really sad. The 49ers, sorry, not to pivot too hard, but the 49ers are like at the 15-yard line. Okay, yeah. 20. Oh, no. Ah, God. Oh, God. No, not a live ball. All right. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. The quarterback, Purdy, was just like taken down and he tossed the ball to the side and it was a whole thing. Anyway, it looks like it was Olivia Culpo's birthday and she had a
No, it was her sister's birthday, and she's just
Sophia.
coming back from her bachelorette party
Mm.
on a private jet. So I'm gonna stop touting Olivia.
Yeah, that seems fair. I mean, I feel like we're probably looking at a bunch of billionaires here. So
hmm I don't know if she's with a B. I think she's doing too much. What are we? Something about Purdy. Was he down before he threw the ball? It looks like is what they're trying to figure out.
Okay, so right now we
Indeed.
are looking for the ruling by Brad Allen, who
Brad!
I think we can say is GSPN's fave ref right now.
We love Brad.
Brad Allen is number 122. He's been reffing since. Give me 1 second. I actually want to make sure I'm right about this. Son of a. He's been reffing since 2014, and he has Sarah, who is the first woman ref in the NFL, on his roster of other refs. So they have his team in general has a really good rating. It's been really consistent. It's one of the more even ratings on calls and penalties in the NFL. I actually haven't checked it since the last time that we watched a game with Brad, but I think this is our third game with him, and his stats have remained pretty consistent since then. So I would expect that whatever ruling he comes out with is generally pretty fair. I don't think we've ever been like, God damn it, Brad. And we've looked because we've been like, noting his scores. So
Okay, this is being challenged, it looks like.
okay.
I'm seeing that the knee is down.
I am also seeing that, but if it's not, it's by like a
fraction
grass
of a
blade.
second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's down.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really hard to overrule whatever was on the field, is what I'm seeing right here.
And I mean, I think that's the right call. Per usual, Brad.
Per usual,
Crushing it.
Brad. Yeah, we're a big fan of Brad.
We trust Brad.
Yeah, for the most part, Brad doesn't lead us wrong.
Okay, we've got men making calls, as they do. As they do. Okay, yeah, under review. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. After review,
ruling on the
field
stands.
stands.
That makes sense. We should have asked the 8-ball just to test it,
I know how unreliable the 8-ball is. We don't need to run any more tests to confirm that the 8-ball is as unreliable as we are about sports news and bets.
I mean, it makes the decision for us, which is nice. So
let me just say, I'm glad we don't have any money on our 8-ball.
That's true. I like my money in my pocket, and that's where I keep it.
Dude, yeah, I could not be less of a gambler, quite frankly.
Absolutely not. No. Absolutely not. Nothing tempting about it for me.
Look, I like shopping. I like throwing away my money on other things.
Yeah, I'll gamble on like a good fit. Oh, wow. Did you just see that little jump action?
Yeah. Unreal.
Yeah. Just essentially
kind of got him hit in the air, but
yeah, Jags.
Oh, and it looks like the clock did not stop, so I think they're rushing it. Oh, he almost cleared him too. Almost cleared him.
Yeah, his helmet got him right in the shins. It looks like
it's a tough way to go down.
But I'm kind of feeling like there's some more action happening on the field. I don't know what you're thinking.
Final timeout until
second half.
Halftime.
Hell yeah.
Where we will do pop culture pop trivia. If you are not familiar with GSPN, we do this every week at halftime. I spend all week putting together relevant pop culture questions, and Evan tries to answer them. Last week you did great. I think last week you got like 5 to 6.
Thank you. I felt pretty good about how we ended. So this is a 35-yard attempt by the 49ers, attempting to get a little field goal action here. Let's see.
And everyone's standing. What just happened? Why is everyone standing?
Yeah. Well, they didn't show it's a timeout.
They call a timeout.
I was like, what? Okay.
The boys were like, you know what? We're going on strike. We don't give a shit about this field goal. We're going on strike.
Okay. That was crazy timing on that
I
one.
am so disappointed to tell you that I still have that Karma song stuck in my head.
Okay, so if you're just now joining GSPN here today, we have obviously talked about the fact that the Chiefs are on a bye week and Travis is in not Argentina, I don't know, somewhere with with Taylor. She sang about him. It was cute. It was cute because of her dad, really. And now that song is stuck in our head, and because we don't listen to Taylor Swift, we don't know the rest of it, so it's just one refrain over and over and over. It's really frustrating. I'm sure you all feel our pain if you're not a Swiftie. If you are a Swiftie, why have you cursed us like this?
Cursed us with catchy music.
So it looks like the ref and the Jags coach are chit-chatting. It doesn't look too contentious. It looks like Sarah, the
delay
other
of
ref.
game. It looks like they're calling a delay of game.
Okay.
Which would be a penalty.
So somebody,
which would mean that the kicker is kicking from farther away.
Ooh.
The person punching the field goal.
Was it 5 yards?
And it says it doesn't look like anyone's happy with what's going on here.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Hey, I love when everybody's a loser, you know? That means everybody wins.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
35-yard attempt. I don't know if they got moved or not, I honestly.
It doesn't seem like it. I thought that was what we had said earlier.
They got like 3 seconds to make this kick. Once it's punted, there it is.
I don't think... Did that make it?
It was good. It was good, yeah.
Wow, okay. I did not see that going in, but good for them.
Wowza. All right, and we are at halftime.
Okay.
Okay, so do you need a bio break while we enter halftime, or are you ready to get into it?
I'm ready to get into it, yeah.
Get into it, yeah. Okay. I am too.
Great.
I am too. We can take a break after.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, Evan. Welcome to week what? What week are we on?
10.
Week 10
yes.
of pop culture pop trivia.
All right.
Okay, girl. One of the most popular platforms for video chatting with strangers was shut down this week. What was the name of that service?
Oh my gosh. Was it Chat Roulette?
Omegle.
Oh, damn. That should have been my first fucking guess. Why did I go with Chat Roulette?
Omegle was taken down.
Wow.
Too much controversy.
I can't Too much controversy now? Just now?
Yeah. Yeah.
What happened recently?
I think it just takes a long time to prosecute a platform that huge. Omegle was the video chat platform.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Wow, that's really crazy. 14 years.
Had a long run.
Pretty much the same average age as the users getting groomed on that platform. So yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Grammy nominations dropped this week. Who was the most nominated artist for this year's Grammy noms? They are an R&B singer.
I was gonna say SZA, but actually no, I don't.
It is SZA.
Is it? Oh, okay. Is she R&B?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Her music is such a crossover between like hip hop and R&B that she gets nominated in multiple categories.
Cool. Good for her.
So she dropped an album this year, SOS. It's nominated for Album of the Year, and then she's nominated for a bunch of R&B specific performances as well.
Okay, cool. Good for her.
Yeah. So congrats to SZA. In a year where Taylor Swift released an album,
yeah,
that being the case, pretty impressive.
Yes.
Okay. This next question is one that I came up with because my coworker spoiled The Golden Bachelor for me this week, and I am not over it.
I see. Okay. All right.
Okay. Regarded as one of the worst spoilers of all time, during the final season of Succession, when a leading character died in the show, what real-world newspaper ran a mock obituary publicizing the death moments after the episode aired?
The New York Times.
Very close.
The New Yorker? No, it couldn't possibly be the New Yorker. The New York Post?
It was the LA Times.
Oh, okay. Well, good for you guys. It definitely makes sense that it would be LA.
Oh my gosh, people were furious.
Yeah, that makes
To
sense.
publish something moments after it airs,
Yeah.
like people stream a day after, like, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely wild.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a
so
bad decision. Bad call.
the LA Times canceled. Okay, last week was a voting week, and abortion rights were on the ballot in a couple of states. Can you name the 2 red states that secured a right to abortion?
Kentucky.
Correct.
I actually do not remember the second one. Iowa. Ohio.
Ohio. Kentucky and Ohio, yes.
Nice. Hell
A
yeah.
lot of these laws are being viewed as too extreme by both parties, Republican and Democrat.
Interesting. Good for them.
All right, Evan, where is the Super Bowl this year?
That is a great question, and I'm glad that you brought it to my attention. It's in LA.
No, it is not.
Where would that be?
The Super Bowl was in LA 2 years ago.
Okay.
Remember
okay.
they had like Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar.
I do remember. I recall.
This Super Bowl is in Vegas.
Oh, cool. Fun. It's going to be a good time.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Okay. Megan Rapinoe played her final career game of soccer this week, but was removed after sustaining what trending injury?
What trending injury? Oh my god, what? I feel like that trending is throwing me off. What does that mean? I don't know. Like a punch to the twat? What is a trending injury? What does that mean? I feel like she tore her Achilles.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Yes. Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins, Megan Rapinoe, torn Achilles.
Okay, all right. Wow.
There you go. Yeah.
Wow.
Trending injury. It turns out you knew exactly what it meant.
It wasn't a punch to the vagina. Okay.
It was not.
It was not.
It was actually a non-contact injury too.
Damn. That fucking blows, honestly.
Yeah, her last career game, like professional game.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
Do you know how old she is?
I want to say 46.
You want to just ballpark it?
46
oh
is
my
the
god.
No,
Evan, she's 38.
Listen,
she is 38.
The number 46 just popped in my head, and I have to follow those feelings sometimes. Maybe she'll be 46 when she comes back.
Okay, next question. Anne Hathaway just celebrated her 41st birthday. Last year, she went viral for a 4-second clip of her dancing in a club to what ABBA song?
Mamma Mia.
Do you remember this?
No.
It's like a really sexy clip of like Anne Hathaway like throwing her hair and like dancing in like an all red lit club to like a really fun ABBA song. And it is not Dancing Queen. It is Gimme, Gimme, Gimme a Man After Midnight.
I'm Googling it now. Oh, yep. She's hot.
She looks great. First of all, she's coming back on the scene. Like, this is her resurgence, basically. Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
And she was, like, seen dancing, like, just the hottest anyone could ever look in a nightclub dancing.
Yeah. I'm watching a full mop commercial just to be able to get to see this whole video.
It is a 4-second clip, so that is not worth it.
It is much longer than 4 seconds, and I cannot skip it. So I'm committed now. Cost benefit analysis. Yeah, no, she looks amazing.
Yeah, she does. Okay, Evan, I'm actually really excited for this next question.
Okay, I'm also excited.
I should let you know that the next three questions are going to be tough for you, but they're important.
They're important. Okay.
The NBA is happening again. Name the start and end months of the NBA season.
It starts in November.
No. But when does it end?
April.
Yes!
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. When does it start?
Great job.
Thank you.
October.
Oh, okay. That would have been my second guess, but...
Yeah, we're like midway through the season. Okay. The only reason I would have guessed April is because I know that like March Madness is a thing.
Yeah, that was my thought process.
And so, yeah, April. Okay, where is Taylor Swift right now?
Argentina?
Can you be more specific?
No, I cannot. No, I cannot. I have no fucking clue. Because she was
All
somewhere
right,
and
half credit.
that got
Buenos
canceled.
Aires.
And then she went somewhere else, or she redid that show. I don't really know. So
She's in Buenos Aires,
okay,
Argentina.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
All right, Evan, final question.
Okay.
Name a football division.
The AFC?
Uh-huh.
Division 2 football. Pass. I don't know.
I think like AFC West is what we were looking for.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry, fam.
Yes. AFC West.
Okay, gotcha.
Like the Jaguars are in like something South, AFC South.
Okay.
They're first in AFC South. I think the Chiefs are first in AFC West.
And AFC just means American Football Conference.
Football Confederation.
Okay.
Conference.
Right.
You were correct.
So they're really just the South teams, the North teams, and the distinction
East,
being
West.
American is unnecessary because it's just us out here. But okay. Nice. Okay, that's good to know. Wow, how many points was that on the board? At least 4.
Oh yeah, I think so. Okay, I think that you did not get Omegle. You did get the Grammy nominee. You got a half point for Kentucky. You got the Achilles. And you got half a point for when is the NBA happening and half a point for Taylor Swift. So you got 4 points.
Hell yeah. That's a lot of effort for 4, but I'll take it. I'm excited about those numbers. Thank you. Well, thanks for coming along on the ride with us, guys. I endeavor to learn more about football so that I can answer a question like name a division.
Where is the Super Bowl?
Where is the Super Bowl? Yeah, looking forward to that. But I mean, overall, jazzed about having any knowledge about pop culture in general. I went to a Friendsgiving this week, and we didn't end up getting to play the game, but we were going to play Pop Culture Pictionary, and I was so excited, not about doing well in that game. I knew I was going to lose, but for the information I could possibly get for this, for GSPN Pop Culture Pop Trivia. And we ended up just eating all night, so I didn't get to learn any new information, unfortunately. I should have gone through the papers and just like scrolled the information away, but unfortunately I'll have to learn live.
Well, tell me more about your week. I was actually going to ask you, because I feel like usually throughout the week you and I chat, but I was traveling this week and I just don't know anything about your life right now. What did you do this week?
No, it's been a busy week for me off and on. Just had like, migraines. The old noggin gets to you. But the biggest thing this week for me was we now have a new cat. We have
You got the feral cat.
We got the feral cat. Yeah.
I don't know how long we've been tracking that Evan and her producer are trying to trap a feral cat, but you've done it.
We've done it. So
at least 3 weeks. This is at least
been
3 GSPN weeks in the making.
Yeah, so this cat just kind of kept appearing outside every time my producer was working in the garage. It just kind of creepily got closer and closer, and we were feeding it, and it's cold here in Chicago now, so we finally just got the old wild trap out and put a couple of things.
So you did end up using the trapping method.
I used the trapping method. It took 2 days. It took about 36 hours. No one was more shocked than both myself and the cat when we made eye contact the other morning. But no, we brought him in. He's under 4 years old, over 1. He's a little over 11 pounds. He's vocal as hell, will not shut up between the hours of 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Wants to be outside. Yes, very much wants to be outside, but loves my shag carpet. So is totally happy indoors. But Would love to run around outside, I think.
Oh my goodness. So have you named him?
We have. We went through quite a few names. Boomhauer from King of the Hill actually being one of them. But we ended up, our friend Hannah suggested beef, and it was beef for about a day and a half. But now it is Kirk Van Houten, Kirk No Dignity Van Houten.
Who is that?
From The Simpsons.
Evan, I don't know how to tell you this, but you are so old. You watch the shows that like my parents watch.
I know.
As though they are net new.
I know. And I'm not going to apologize for that. The references that this
X-Files, The Simpsons.
Yeah, King
of the Hill.
Mm-hmm. And also Real Housewives of Dubai. I keep up, but yeah,
I don't know what that is.
It's just the Real Housewives franchise in Dubai. The production quality is insane. The drama, subpar.
Yeah, I bet. But like, are they all rich off of like war and oil?
I mean, there's some mixed methods of acquiring wealth, but yeah, for sure. There's a lot of oil money in there.
Okay. The boys are playing the game again.
They are.
Just noticed.
And the Jags have 3 points on the board. The boys are playing the game
from that one
again.
Field goal. The boys are playing the game. And soon I will be playing the role of girl eating snack, and I cannot wait.
I'm excited to hear what you got snacking. I just have to say I'm seeing the 49ers.
Oh,
logo.
I bet you can guess what I got, actually.
You said it's a sandwich?
Yeah.
I'm thinking fried chicken sandwich, but that can't possibly be it. You're not a fried chicken sandwich kind of girly.
It's a throwback to the last time I was physically with you.
Is it something to do with Jamaica? Was that the last time that we were together? That was the last time that we were together.
Oh, we have a man just walking into the end zone.
George Kittle. Okay, we got to rewatch this.
Look at his little portrait, his little cartoon character is going like this. What a cutie.
Okay, so he just
so he breaks away from the defense. And he just does a catch. Oh, and that guy gets knocked down.
Beautiful catch. And then he could have just broken an ankle and rolled his ass in there. I just don't know if I'm ever going to be confident enough to be like, I'm going to walk into an end zone. Run.
Don't love it.
Yeah, run.
I don't love it. In the sense that this is their job.
Yeah.
Like, you should take it seriously.
100%.
That is...
It looks like
that was very...
Cavalier.
Uh-huh. Also, you will see... I'm about to do something so ridiculous. You will see men do this. Where they, like, basically high knee into the end zone.
Yeah.
Like,
they look goofy. They look goofy. I don't know if it's meant to be like, blah, blah. You look silly.
But they're still moving forward. Whereas this guy just, like, walked in, and I'm like, man... I guess there was no one near you.
But somebody can come up behind your ass and take you out, and you don't even know it. And that's going to be the kind of hit that takes you out and, like, takes you out of the game. You know what I mean? If somebody's trying to stop you from a touchdown. We don't play the game.
Here's the other thing, and I'm specifically going to call out Mean Gene at this point because they're our most reliable source right now. Isn't it possible that if you slow down to the end zone, that there could be a foul on the play, like a flag thrown on the play, that then, like, as soon as that flag is thrown, anything that happened after that doesn't count? To me, that is the reason to just get to the end zone. Because, like, you don't want a flag to be thrown while you're waltzing down to the end zone and then the whole play is, like, over. But I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. I think it doesn't matter.
I'm looking it up now. I'm not finding anything super informative.
If there's a flag on the play, it like reverses the play pretty much no matter what, I think, even if the touchdown happens first.
I think you're right. Also,
I think so.
Yeah, no, I think that is correct. So I guess we'll see if there's anything that comes out after that little display, but it doesn't look like he'll be fined or anything. It wasn't like over obnoxious, and it doesn't look like there was any issue with the flag. So I guess he did it fine.
It was just cocky.
It was just cocky. I am getting a producer note that the last time we saw each other was in Kansas City for our mutual friend's wedding. So I was like, I feel like we have seen each other since Jamaica. But okay, so
Yeah.
Jamaica, is it going to be it's either going to be something that's jerk chicken or it's going to be that that breadfruit stuff.
No, tuna. It's gonna
Tuna.
be
Damn
tuna.
it, of course it's tuna. Why did I guess anything other than tuna?
I ate pretty much just tuna. The
Just tuna.
tuna and jerk chicken
Yeah, nothing
the
to worry
entire
about
time we
iron
were in
levels.
Jamaica. No. But I haven't had it since. But I'm in Seattle, and something about being here tells me that the fish might be more trustworthy.
It
So I
might
went for
be.
the tuna
Then
sandwich.
Kansas City, yeah, it really might be.
Oh, yeah, it says Oregon line caught tuna. There it is. That's why I got it. It's because
That's
it was like,
perfect.
yeah, this is
So
legit tuna.
this was a
Also, Mean Gene
60.
has confirmed. Doesn't matter.
Okay, perfect. And this is I'm seeing a 66-yard touchdown, like yard touchdown for this guy, for Kittle, which was his career longest. So,
Oh, wow.
good for him. Nice job, brah.
What a shock on this score, by the way. I thought the Jaguars would have at least had a lot more points on the board.
I
I
agree
guess,
with
like,
you.
it's top of the third.
Yeah,
More
top of
shit
the
could definitely happen, but,
yeah.
like, I am surprised that this is a 20-3 game right now.
No, for sure. They're replaying that catch just because it was so pretty to look at, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I agree with you. I was expecting to be a little bit tighter in the 20s. I mean, obviously we've still
I
got
also
plenty of time, but
I thought their first touchdown catch was a lot prettier than that one. The first touchdown catch was cool.
yeah,
They,
no,
like, made
definitely.
it through 4 men.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, T-Law, you got some
Oh,
shit to prove. Okay, speaking of T-Law and J-Law, I watched No Hard Feelings last night, that new Jennifer Lawrence movie.
okay, yeah. Let me look it
It was
up.
cute.
It was cute.
It was very cute. It's on Netflix. It's like a comedy about a woman that gets paid to date these helicopter parents'
Kids.
son.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
some trailers for that.
Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah, it's not a complex story by any means, but it's actually really cute and funny, so
All right. Okay.
I stand.
I dig it.
Also,
I like
full
J-Lo.
nude scene by Jennifer Lawrence,
Cannot hate on that.
and
Oh,
it is wild.
great.
Amazing
Great catch by
catch.
the Jags. The nude scene is wild.
Whatever you're thinking about her first nude scene, like her sexily walking out of the ocean or like undressing in a bedroom, it is not that.
Okay.
It is hilarious.
All
She
right.
commits to the bit.
I'm excited.
She
She's cool.
There
I
should
like
be
her.
a category in the Academy Awards. It's like best nude scene.
I'm sure
It
there
goes
there
to Jennifer
must
Lawrence this
there
year.
must be an after party where that's the thing.
Or there's like a porn site that has those ranked.
Also true. Also a good point. Oh, beautiful catch by the
Ooh,
Jags.
okay. The Jaguars are ready to
They
go.
really are. They're trying. They are trying. A lot of long hair on the Jags.
I
Oh, you know
know. Oh
what?
my
Kind of
gosh. They got,
a lot of long hair just on the field in general, I'm saying.
yeah, this is the game of the flow.
The game of the flow, yes, for sure.
Also, Trevor Lawrence has such beautiful, thick hair. Like,
He
sometimes you get
does.
like the stringiness with
Mhm.
men, but his hair looks thick.
No, it looks great, yeah. My little
You
brother was
also
in
can get the stringiness with women.
yeah,
Let me
for
just say
sure.
that.
But I feel like it's more common in like the sports world for it to like get real stringy
Mhm.
real fast. My little brother was
Oh
in
wow,
town
he's
and
one.
he's got a great flow. I gave him a little blowout the other day. Just showed us some
Aw.
tips and tricks.
When did you see your brother? Can you tell me more about your week? This is
Yeah.
what we were talking
Oh
about.
yeah,
Is like,
no.
where have you been?
No, my brother-in-law and then a good friend of ours, like essentially another brother-in-law, came into town for my partner. They did a little D&D game night thing that they all kind of came in
Oh,
for.
cute.
So they got in later this week. I joined them a little bit for the D&D game. It was my first like full campaign. Well, it wasn't a full campaign. We did a one shot, but yeah, so we played a little supernatural D&D. It's not really D&D, it's just role playing, but we did a little bit of that. Ordered some pizza,
Cute.
hung out. It was a good time. I had a Friendsgiving earlier this week with a friend that I haven't seen in a minute up the street, and another friend from one of my back in the school days. We all went to school together. And it was just a fun little mesh of groups. So that was fun. And then other than that, just a bunch of work. And, this cat. A lot of trips to
Trapping
vets.
a cat.
Trapping a cat, yeah, which has taken up a lot more of my time physically and a lot more of my emotional capacity than I thought it was going to. It's really taught me that I couldn't. Oh, wow.
Oh my God. That is okay. So the ball was tipped and it was caught by a 49er on the defense. So this is a turnover, and Trevor Lawrence is bummed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh my gosh, who tipped it?
It was
Bosa?
90. Oh well, 97 took him down, which I think is
97 took him down.
Isn't that Bosa?
It is Bosa.
Yeah, and then 29 caught
tipped.
it.
And a beautiful flow, beautiful hair on the field by 29. Damn.
Incredible.
Not what the Jaguars needed. They have just started to make it down the fucking field.
I was thinking the turnover was going to come the other way. So really unexpected to see that. But
what a drag.
What a drag.
Yeah, man. Okay, well, the 8-ball is on par for its prediction today.
It's on track. We'll see. Still plenty of time in this game, though.
My goodness. So is your new cat indoors with your other cats and dogs?
Yeah, so the new cat, Kirk, has not met this is a family of 4 animals now. So we have really upped our cleaning and it's a lot. I don't know how it happened. I said no more penises in this house, and then we ended up with a feral male cat. So
well, that you championed for.
I know, but it was cold outside. No, he's a sweetheart. He really is. No, he has not met the other animals yet. He's seen them all from a distance, but he's been kind of contained. Thankfully, we have enough room that we can kind of like finagle it so they're not all in the same area. But I think sometime today or tomorrow he's going to meet Bernie Boy. He's going to meet my oldest dog, who's just very chill, and like he was meant to be a mother, you know what I mean? Like he just wants to he just wants
snuggle,
to exactly. And so I think they'll hopefully get along well, and then later he'll meet the terror that is Bort. And I think that this street cat will do totally fine holding his own. And then later, slowly, he will be introduced to my original cat. But she is my baby. She is my original baby. So I take it very...
What a commitment.
It's been a long 5-6 days. It really taught me that if there was ever to be a child in this household, there would also have to be an overnight nanny. Because I can't even... The very first night, that bitch was yelling, and I went in there and like slept in the bathtub for a couple of hours just to like be near him so he would shut up, and I could not do that again.
Oh my God.
Snacks! Wow, look at that. That looks amazing. With some chips on the side.
What is the bread? What is the bread thing?
Oh, that's shit up or something.
From Kendall?
Yeah, from there.
Oh my gosh, tell them thank you. Okay, so I have the best looking tuna sandwich I've ever seen.
That looks amazing.
And our friends made like a flatbread.
Oh, wow.
Homemade flatbread. Oh my gosh, this looks amazing.
That really does. That looks so good. I'm excited to hear
this game is going to have to really try to keep my interest now because this food is reigning supreme.
Well, a great catch by the 49ers, who I think was inbounds. I think 19 just caught that. He was just shoved out immediately by a Jaguar, but third down in the third quarter. And they're moving fast. I feel like everybody's kind of, they want more points on the board.
Well, they want this game to be a shutout. That's what they're really trying to do here, is be like, you know what? Let's just be done playing the game.
Yeah, well...
They want their tuna sandwich break.
I think the 49ers want it to be over right fucking now so that they can win and break their streak. But they have already broken the 17-point streak. That's what they've gotten in the past 3 games that they have lost. So they've already gotten more points than that, which is great. That's gonna make you feel good. Hopefully. How's the sandwich?
I actually need a fork. It is massive, and I cannot get my mouth, nor will I attempt to on screen get my mouth around the sandwich. So I'm demanding a fork so that I can get this in a more reasonable
That's
place.
fair. That's definitely fair to do. Yeah.
By demanding, I mean politely requesting.
Politely asking. Thank you so much, producer. So they are showing a number 13 on the 49ers. Oh, wait. That's Purdy. That's not who it was. Just kidding. Somebody on the 49ers just got like really slammed to the ground and they were just showing it over and over again. It looked like it hurt.
Okay, so they received the punt. Oh, so Jacksonville has the ball again. Okay, well, it was a turnover, but the 49ers didn't get any points, so big win.
So big win.
Big win.
Yeah. Okay, so the get well soon list. I don't know if we have any updates on that. I didn't see any updates on who we had already written down for today. There was a Jaguar and there was a 49er. So let's see if I can find any info on them. Agnew and Armstead.
I'd also love to hear what other features you'd like to see in a stadium.
Okay.
Look at this. My tuna sandwich came with chips lodged into the bread. That was not in the advertisement, but I am very pleased about this.
Okay, it looks like Agnew is questionable on a return. It's his shoulder that was injured earlier. We saw that Jaguars wide receiver get injured in I think the first quarter.
Okay, my producer has not seen the request for a fork yet, and I'm starving, so
go for it, girl.
How to do on camera. Don't want to.
Go for it.
Oh my god.
Eric Armstead, let's see. I'm not saying anything.
I am such a sucker for a tuna sandwich, and this is a very good tuna sandwich.
Good. This is a snack and pod. We do definitely need to coordinate for sure, but
well, you need to coordinate with me. You're never going to want a tuna sandwich.
That's true. That's true.
But I'm going to want what you have.
I very occasionally will crave something really, really random, like chicken salad or something, but
Wow, this is so big. I've taken like 3 huge bites and I haven't even made it to the bottom layer of bread yet.
Damn. That is worth the money.
It is a very big sandwich. I actually don't know that it is worth the money. This is a Seattle priced sandwich. If I try to guess how much this sandwich was.
I'm gonna guess it was $16.
$17.
Damn. You better have a fucking smaller sandwich on the side, like as an appetizer.
I do not.
That's crazy.
That
is crazy. All right, back.
I think that we should endeavor to make a song that replaces all the songs about Sosa with Bosa. Bitches love Bosa.
I think he would love that, and it would do well in Florida. Well, he's on the 49ers.
I don't think he's in Florida. Yeah, I think he's in San Francisco.
Yeah, they're reshowing.
I don't know if in general I would do well in Florida.
I can't believe I have not ended up in Florida, but...
What?
I'm just a little trashy like that, you know?
I have a proposal for you, by the way. I thought of this yesterday. Remember when I texted you yesterday that I was thinking about you?
Yes. Thank you. Yes. That was lovely. And
I was deeply in my feelings. I was deeply in my feelings yesterday. And I was feeling a lot of things about Evan. Mainly just that I love her. And that I think that we're great friends. But I came to a realization, a very important realization, which is that in February, we should just be in Costa Rica.
I'm down for that.
So, like, the Super Bowl, unless the Super Bowl is in, like, unless the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl, we should plan to be in Costa Rica for February.
I'm down for that. We will have to obviously bring our producers, which I'm down for.
It's Central Standard Time Zone.
Perfect. I'm genuinely, we'll talk offline. Let's make that happen. I'm really into that. That would be a really good time.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a business trip.
It's a business trip.
It's a business trip.
For the girls.
You guys. I love it. Okay, cool. That's super exciting and a very good solution, especially because we should know. We'll know if the Chiefs are going to be heading that direction.
We won't know for so long.
Yeah. But
we need to get refundable everything.
Yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm into it. Okay, cool. All right. So much time for the Jags. Oh. No live ball. 14 came out of the side, just grabbed it off the ground. Knowing he's 6'6".
Cooks.
Yeah, Cooks.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing
he's a babe. He's a babe.
Knowing that Trevor Lawrence is 6'6" and seeing people next to him is so crazy perspective wise. Both height and shortness wise. It's like anybody that looks tall next to you is a giant.
So actually, the whole thing about him looking exactly like my ex is that we were posturing for a long time that they should fight. And like who would win if they fought. Because think about it. My ex is 6'4".
Mm-hmm.
Trevor Lawrence most certainly has 50 to 60 pounds on him.
Mm-hmm.
But like he's tough as nails. He is tough as nails. Trevor Lawrence has a very sweet Christian demeanor, in my opinion. Like a very all-American boy, but like has probably never been in a fight.
I don't know, but he gets sacked by men who weigh over 250 pounds on a weekly basis.
He does, but my ex battles concrete as a skateboarder.
Like with
his... I'm serious. He is constantly slamming into the concrete ground.
So he's not that good at skateboarding. That's what I'm hearing.
Oh, he is. I think he enjoys the fall.
Okay, gotcha. Well, that is worse.
I have heard other skaters say he's the best at falling, and I don't know what that means. But
I also don't know what that means.
I would love to see the battle. T-Law, if you're interested in fighting someone that looks like you, let me know.
Maybe we'll even get that guy. Oh my god, Manning. Maybe we'll even get Manning up in here and make it a 3-way fight.
No? Peyton Manning is old, Evan. Yeah. He's not gonna fight a 24-year-old.
Well, he could pay
under
somebody.
No circumstances.
He could pay somebody too.
Wow, Trevor Lawrence just got called on a face mask.
Holding?
That was ridiculous. Yeah, because he went down and accidentally grabbed the guy's face mask.
Dang. Well, you'll have that. All right. Oh my gosh. Yep. Thank you. Throw the ball. I don't know if they caught that.
Oh, huge catch.
Did he catch it? He did catch it? Okay.
Huge catch. All right. They are down the field. Let's go.
They are down the field. 5 minutes, 56 seconds left in the third. Yeah. Wow. Good catch. Good catch.
Beautiful.
They're definitely moving fast. Really trying. Is there a flag on the play? There
must be because they just all stopped.
Yeah, they're so close to the end zone, but I'm not seeing a
What's
call
up with
for
Brad?
flag.
What's a red flag? There's a red flag on the field? It's a challenge.
Okay, gotcha.
It's a challenge.
Challenge to that catch. Okay. He's got control. He's got
that's looking. Yeah, that's looking like.
Yeah. I gotta take this video.
I've just gotten to the part of the sandwich that has all the chips crunched in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And they're barbecue chips.
Interesting. I don't know if I would have chosen that for tuna.
No, I would not have.
I'd have just gone with
it's just making me think that they were out of potato chips.
Yeah. What's the verdict on the sandwich? Good shit?
I'm surprised you can't tell by my sheer distraction
Yeah, no, I mean, I
and
understand that.
silence is that I am deeply invested in this sandwich right now.
Okay.
Sandwiches are my favorite food.
Really, they're probably one of my least favorite. That's really interesting.
No, sandwiches are like my favorite food.
I'll never. I will. There's. I mean, maybe a grilled cheese. Would I be like, yeah, I'll go for that sandwich? But even that, I'm like, American or nothing. Like American or I'll starve.
No. I used to work for Jimmy John's,
Yeah.
which was a really like
I do.
It's like the start of my villain arc.
Yeah, I recall this era in your life.
Oh, best job I ever had. Best job I ever had.
Why?
I worked the
sandwiches?
10 p.m.
Uh-huh.
I worked the 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. shift.
Okay.
With 2 cool dudes. There was only 3 of us at that time of night. 1 driver, 1 manager, 1 line person. And the line person also had the option to be a second driver if we got busy. And we worked in a college town. I worked in Lawrence, Kansas. No one has ever appreciated me the way a drunk college student has when I'm handing them a sandwich at 3 a.m.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good gig.
Mm-hmm.
Plus all the free sandwiches.
They loved me. So kind. And the thing about Jimmy John's is people love to say the slogan. They'll be like, "Whoa, that was freaky fast." And I was like, yeah, it's because we only deliver in like a 0.5 mile radius.
That is so funny. Wow. Well, I guess a great little plug for employment at Jimmy John's. Go get you some. So I'm not really sure if they are. I'm not really sure if they've made a call here. It looks like they're back on the field.
The call stands. The call stands.
Call stands. All right. Gotcha. All right. And now they are back at 1st and goal, essentially 10-yard line, and man, a throw to nobody. What do we think this final score is going to be? Do we think we're going to see another 17 on the board by the
17-20 was the prediction.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
T-Law is 220 pounds, yeah.
Okay. So,
all right, Mean Gene, based on what you've heard about my ex-boyfriend and Trevor Lawrence, who's your money on? I gotta know. The man I'm describing, tough as nails. He is a skater, but he also works in concrete for a living. Like he just pours
smacks concrete for professional reasons, and he smacks concrete on the side for fun.
His true love is concrete.
Great catch by the Jags.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Ooh,
okay. We got
wow.
First down.
Okay. I think they're thinking it's a live ball.
That is
the 49ers.
Worst possible thing that could have happened.
I don't think this is a live ball. I don't think that is what is happening, but they are acting as if it is.
Trevor Lawrence is down the field. Oh,
touchdown by Ambry Thomas. Lawrence just chased him into the touchdown to the end zone. That's right. The quarterback chased him down. So,
well, yeah, because look at Trevor Lawrence running. It takes him 5 steps to get down the goddamn field.
So Kirk on the Jaguars got absolutely decimated. There's a flag on the play at the moment that happened.
Why is he running? He was down, and
I don't know.
He runs the ball?
I don't know. And
I didn't know you could do that.
I'm really not understanding. There is a flag on the play when he makes that.
Down. But, he's like straight up.
He's fully on the ground. I'm
Why did they call that a touchdown? The ball looks down. I mean, the man running knows the rules. There's a reason he thought he could run the ball.
Well, there's also a reason it looks like he's hesitating. You know what I mean? He's uncertain.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it looks like they don't know what the fuck is going on.
So
but
confused.
They're hoping that the ruling on the field will stand. But yeah, Kirk got absolutely decimated by some 49ers. I mean, not terribly decimated, but they went over the top of him and they hit him in the head. That would hurt.
That defense is not joking.
I mean, the ball itself, I don't know if it actually did touch the ground.
I'm talking about. Did someone touch him is the question. Did one of the 49ers or one of the Jaguars touch him while he was down? That is the question.
It doesn't look like it.
Oh, during the return, unsportsmanlike conduct.
15-yard penalty.
Wow. So this happened. This just happened.
Wow. That's pretty crazy. 49ers, good job. Good recovery on that fumble. Yeah, good job. So he's touching his teammate. Ball was loose, out of bounds. Player touches it. That makes the play dead, but that's not what happened here. That is literally what they just said. That's not what happened here.
So no one touched him.
So he touched his teammate, which I guess doesn't matter. But there's an unsportsmanlike conduct. I'm curious about that.
They haven't been showing those much this year, which I hate.
They haven't been showing, what do you mean? They haven't been showing the conduct that's gotten the penalty?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess that's on purpose, you think?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because you know who just bought the NFL is Disney.
The Disney Channel. The Disney
Channel.
Channel.
We're not showing unsportsmanlike conduct. Pretty much trash. Okay, is this under review? What are we doing here? Oh, they didn't give a number on the penalty.
As in how many,
For who was unsportsmanlike conduct.
Okay, gotcha.
They're not giving any details.
Yeah, no classification.
About the foul. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, interesting. Really talking it over. Wow, okay. Can they even...
Okay, so the penalty took the touchdown off the board. So that's what's under review.
Yeah, can the penalty...
I'm having a hard time hearing you, girl.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to ask if the penalty can remove a touchdown.
You haven't even shown it.
Okay, so ruling on the field is first down.
It's first down. Wow.
Crazy. All right. Great play, though.
Imagine being the guy that just caused that.
Yeah. Yeah. That sucks.
You are in trouble. Chris Jones got in huge trouble for that during like a playoffs game.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 49ers now, 13 has made it. He was almost taken down, but he makes it and he passes it to 23. But the Jags are just going crazy. They're swarming whomever has the ball. As they should.
What a drag.
As they should. But yeah, that would be disheartening for sure. That'd be disheartening for both teams, like you had that turnover and then you didn't get that touchdown. Again.
And
everybody's a loser.
Yeah.
And
it was just such a questionable touchdown the whole time. Everyone was like, did that really just happen?
Yeah.
And then for it to have actually... Oh, Mean Gene, thank you. Their money's on my ex-boyfriend. I agree. I agree.
It seemed like
Trevor Lawrence,
you felt that way from the start.
I just don't... Trevor Lawrence, and I mean this in the nicest way, he just seems like a nice guy. I know that my ex is like vicious. He's like your feral cat. And Trevor Lawrence is like your baby cat that you're worried to introduce him to.
Fair. I feel that.
You know?
Yeah.
And look, Trevor Lawrence, you are a big, tough man. And quite frankly, I think you're very hot. So please don't take this as an insult in any way, shape, or form. But my money's on the ex. My money's on the ex. Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Well,
if I can find a way to get permission to show his face and stature on air, I will do so.
Stature.
The last
video,
the last video that I have of him, we were at a barn party, as one does in Kansas.
That's very Kansas.
And he is hammering a 3-foot nail into a stump of wood.
I've played that game.
While drinking from a bottle of tequila. Just a bottle of Patron in one hand.
That is the game.
And hammering. Yep, sure.
Did he make it? Did he got the nail in?
I don't remember.
You don't know if
I
was
also drinking from a tequila bottle.
Fair.
I just remember it's a video of him like slamming down this giant nail.
Very
and all of us in the back are like,
Okay, so now
But yeah, I'll see if we
See if we can
Oh, they're just upset.
get it AI'd. They're showing a different game right now to me. They're showing the Vikings game.
Ravens Saints. Oh, Vikings Saints, yeah. I only have room in my heart for one purple team. Apparently it's the Ravens.
Apparently the Ravens. So I'm seeing the 49ers logo, and to me it is looking like a local barbecue joint. That is what that font says to me. It's like not the vibe. We gotta change their uniform for sure.
Mm-hmm. We have Mean Gene in the chat confirming that you just have to be touched while down. I wonder how that guy could tell that he wasn't touched by a Jaguar while
That's
he
what
was
I'm
down.
saying. I feel like he just went for it and hoped for the best.
Yeah, he just was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Which was correct. That was a great move.
That's got to be the instinct. I mean, I feel like it's, you literally just go for it and hope that the ruling on the field matches up. Wow, they're showing 25, I think, or 85, sorry, on the 49ers.
Kittle.
Yeah, just getting slammed in the side by a Jag. And he seems like he's fine, but he was in the air and just got poof. I do love his little animation picture. It is cute. Okay, 23 just pushed through the defensive line and made it through. McCaffrey, one day maybe I'll remember. And he was successful, got quite a few yards gained.
Colpo, come get your man.
Come get your man. Okay, what else is up with football? What else do we have to talk about that's interesting? Who else do we know that's famous and dating somebody? Interesting to talk about. I couldn't find anything in my Googlings, to be honest.
About what?
Interesting dating life on the 49ers and the Jags.
I mean, the thing is, it's only interesting. God damn it, Evan. There's that touchdown by San Francisco.
There it is. Debo. 20.
It's only interesting. No one saw this coming. Vegas has got to be losing their shit right now. I wonder if people's fantasy teams are fucked after this.
But I mean, I don't feel like the 49ers are a bad team. They just had a bad streak. So to me, it makes sense that they're coming back now and like doing well. The shocking part is how poorly Jacksonville's doing.
I mean, yeah, dude. We've seen like, I don't know shit about football, but what we've seen feels like errors.
Yeah.
You know, like big misses.
Yeah.
2 turnovers at just pivotal points in the game.
Yeah, the turnovers.
And then they got saved by a what's it called? Unsportsmanlike conduct call.
Yeah, that part is pretty crazy.
That's a damn drag right there. Now I'm seeing Mr. Pfizer.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Who we saw absolutely jamming to his gal pal's music at her concert last night.
Yes, very cute. Very cute.
As much as we don't care about them, I am here for a man supporting his woman very publicly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love to see it.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Like, I just assume that guy is at Olivia Culpo's fashion shows if she does that still.
I don't know what she does.
No idea.
I'm so curious why Donna Kelsey is like the NFL mom. Like, why don't we know more about any other player's mom?
I'm sure we do in some capacity. I think that I could be making this up, but I think there's a Saints player whose mom is like well known. I could really be making that up. But
I think it also is partially because she has 2 sons in the NFL.
Yes.
Which makes me wonder, like, was the Manning mom, was she like a big media
presence
thing back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I doubt it.
Yeah, interesting. I don't know. I'm curious about just like, I don't know. Sorry, I was distracted by what they're showing on the TV.
Yeah, I am as well.
That happens. But anyway, I'm curious just like if it's the presence in like the box seats, you know what I mean? Or like if it's just the recent rise of like social media presence. But
It's the girls. It's like, I think it's also the girls. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you're not just advertising to men anymore.
Yeah. There's interesting people to talk about that are there. But I mean, they always do that. Like if they're not always, but like they do show that celebrities and stuff that are there. But yeah, you're right. This is about their parents.
Barely.
Yeah, barely.
And they barely show that shit. Like,
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence's parents and wife are there right now. They're
Yeah.
not showing her.
Yeah,
And it's like,
both love and hate the wags, the like wives and girlfriends and like partners and parents and stuff. I hate the presence that is put on them. But I also am like, yeah, that's interesting to me.
yeah. I don't think they hate it. They're at the games. They're to support their partner.
Yeah.
Like, why would they not want to be shown supporting them?
Yeah. I don't know. But also, like, I can get how you wouldn't want to be maybe publicly perceived. I definitely understand that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe we're doing this right now.
What, punting?
No, streaming.
Oh, yeah. Given how much we don't want to be perceived.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is off-brand.
It is very off-brand for us, but...
And yet, here we are. The tagline of GSPN.
And here we are.
Yeah. And here we are. And we're enjoying it.
And we really are. Yeah, no, it's a good time.
This is my time each week to see Evan.
I know, it's so fun. Like, it's been a busy week, and it's been, like, there's just been so much that's been going on, and it's been a draining week. But this is, like, it's always fun. I always look forward to it. And I very much am just looking
for...
Yeah, I didn't like that. Also, use a tongue scraper, everybody. Get a copper one. Clean it before you use it. Clean it after you use it. Get a tongue scraper.
Why copper?
Because that has bacterial microbial surfaces just naturally. It's just a cleaner surface.
I'm gonna order one, like, literally right now.
You should. You can get them 2 for like $9 on Amazon.
Say no more. You had me before the price. Because mine, I don't love mine. Obviously, I have one, but it's not like my favorite tongue scraper.
Yeah. No, I just got a copper one. It does well.
Oh my God. Jaguars, what are we going to do?
What are we
Okay, so I think I just saw that Trevor Lawrence has 184 passing yards right now. He was projected to have 240.
That...
Maybe he's on track, but I
don't know. Yeah, that's another 60. Well, you said he's at 180 and he's 200 and something?
180. He was projected to have 240, and we have like a quarter and a half of the game
so
left.
that's 60 left.
There's 34 seconds left.
Oh, of the
the third quarter.
He could do it, but he'd have to be. That's probably like the highest. That's over his average. Yeah. They gotta get a long
drives.
Okay, so no, we probably won't be seeing 60 yards from him. We'll see though.
I want to believe. I want my prediction to be right, and I want the 8 ball to be wrong. Oh man, I think he just hit a 49er with that ball.
He definitely
in the calf.
He definitely got it on the sidelines into the crowd. Okay.
God damn it! I cannot tell you how much I need to get that song out of my head.
In my goddamn head too. It's really annoying. If we had the rights to it, we'd play it as our outro.
Under duress.
Let us know in the chat, what's your fave Taylor Swift song? Right now, ours is that one.
Oh, that's not my favorite Taylor Swift song.
What's yours?
Delicate.
I don't know.
This ain't for the best. My reputation's never been worse, so he was like me for me. I love that song. I don't even fuck with her, and I fucking love that song.
I actually don't know it, and to be honest, the only other song that's coming into my head is Teardrops on My Guitar. The first song of hers I ever heard, and...
don't know what that is.
It's her original. She's got curly hair. She's got the flowy dress. She's going like this with the guitar. You're the reason for the teardrops on my guitar.
No, I don't know that.
It goes like that. That's the only one I can think of.
There you have it.
I don't know if I have.
I love that song. Delicate. Listen to it all the time.
I will take a gander at it sometime. Let's see if there's any.
I'm not like plugging it. You know who I just found out about? Ravina. Have you ever heard of Ravina?
Ravina?
Ravina.
Uh-uh.
Oh my god. Let me find this shit right now.
Okay.
Ravina Aurora.
What is this name?
Oh my gosh. Okay, Mean Gene wants us to look for Christian McCaffrey Skims ad. I will do that, but I'm more interested in the Nick Bosa Skims ad. Let
Okay,
me
we'll look them both
tell
up.
you.
All right, I'm looking up Christian McCaffrey right now. Oh wait, no.
Also, what's her shit with the 49ers? Okay, the
Yeah.
literal top search, the top return for Christian McCaffrey Skims ad is Nick Bosa's Skims
It
ad.
is. I can't
It says
find
Kim knew exactly what she was doing. Oh my god. I can't watch this on air.
I'm married.
Yeah, you're married. I'm distracted. Distracted yet unspoken for. Okay, Mean Gene, Christian McCaffrey Skims. I'm not seeing it. I think you meant Nick Bosa. I'm gonna assume you meant Nick Bosa, in which case I have seen it
Found
and
it.
I am impressed. Who'd you find, Bosa or Christian?
Bosa. Sorry, I was just saying
Yeah.
I found the Nick Bosa one.
Yeah.
I have to say it's nice.
I found it.
It's nice. Yeah. It's nice to see men sexualized in the same capacity that women are. Like, this is a raunchy looking little ad that's going on here. You know what I mean? It's nice.
Look, little is not the right word in any
Oh,
sense.
sorry.
This
Sorry,
is
Mr.
not a little
Bosa.
ad. This is a big ad. Yeah, these men are cut from the gods. Like, this is.
I can't find a
I
Christian
want him to
McCaffrey
play
Skims
Hercules.
one. I can see that.
I think they meant Nick Bosa.
All right, well, you let us know.
Both boys being in the Super Bowl.
Okay, yeah. So, well, Tammy is saying, I think you're saying that you could be saying that either about the Ms. Kelsey. I think they're divorced, so I don't remember her first name, but the Kelsey mom,
Donna Kelsey.
or the two other guys. We were just talking about them. One of them's name is Patrick, right?
Oh my god, are you talking about Jason and Travis Kelsey?
No. I'm talking about the two other guys that we talked about.
Patrick.
He put the hair.
Evan.
He put hair on him. Hold on.
Okay. Name the Manning brothers.
Thank you. It's Peyton and. Why are you doing this to me?
Darling.
It is hold on. Peyton and it's not Colton. It is.
It's a good Christian name.
It's got to be something like Thompson. That's not it either. Hold on, I know it.
Peyton no, it's Manning. Thompson Manning.
It's Thompson Manning.
Yeah, it's Thompson Manning. That's his name.
I don't know it. It's Peyton Manning and it's something else.
Eli
Manning. Of course. A good, strong name. Eli, yes. Okay, that's my
So
bad.
Close to Thompson.
Sorry, Thompson.
So
Dang.
Tammy, let us know if you watched football when the Manning brothers were in the league. Did their mom get any coverage?
Yeah,
was she as famous as
and
Donna Kelsey?
Sorry if that was incredibly painful for everybody to watch me not remember the Manning brothers' names. That's my bad.
You got it. Oh my gosh, the 49ers are really having themselves a game.
They are. And because this is their...
It's McCaffrey.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what we were saying earlier, was that apparently how good it is follows McCaffrey. So he's a influential running back, I guess.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised Kim Kardashian is not dating Nick Bosa at this point.
Maybe.
Oh, he's 26.
Yeah, but wasn't that other guy she was linked to really young?
Pete Davidson.
I wasn't even thinking Pete Davidson. Wasn't she linked to some other NFL guy? We talked about it at the beginning. I actually don't know if we aired those episodes.
Aaron Rodgers,
though.
she was like seen in an elevator with Aaron Rodgers. Is that what you're talking
It
about?
was around that same time, but it wasn't the Aaron Rodgers because I think we determined that was fake. Right? I can't remember. This is again unreliable.
No,
sources.
Odell. Oh yeah, Odell Beckham
Beckham
Jr.
Jr.
You're
yeah,
right.
thank you. So let's see.
Oh
So
my
Mean Gene is
gosh.
saying that the Jags being behind means they'll be throwing a lot, and that he can easily get another
He can
60
easily
yards. To me,
Okay.
that seems like a lot, but I'm easily impressed. I'm not seeing those 60 yards coming out right now, though. That's all I'm saying. They got another 12 minutes and 50 seconds, and I'm not seeing it. But
Okay, I have
49ers
big news.
Okay.
Kim Kardashian.
Ooh, sorry, here's the bigger news right currently is that the 49ers just got another touchdown. Kyle,
out of respect,
Juszczyk.
should we just stop streaming? Like, should we just fucking call
333. I love seeing those numbers all in a row. Should we just
What does
call
333 mean?
I-
What are the 333 angel numbers?
See, I think 444 and 333 are the same thing. They could all be the same fucking thing. I think they both mean continuing forward with whatever your like thought process and trajectory and goals are. Moving forward, you're on the right path. 44 got decimated by a Jag, but there's
Yeah, he got decked into the end zone.
Beautiful kick,
Like,
though.
Remade it in there.
34-3 now.
The Mahomes family is the newest feature on Skims.
Really?
Mm-hmm. She dropped her holiday shop line by doing it with the Mahomes family because she's the official undergarments of the NFL now.
That's
Did you know
right.
that?
I did know that. Which, if she wasn't a billionaire, I would say good for her. No, that is. I think that to me, I like that it is. We've talked a little bit more about like quality and fashion and stuff like that. It's cool that it's Skims, I guess. But I did not know that the Mahomes family would be advertising that. Interesting. I think that I don't know. Again, I can always have a tinfoil hat on, but just the Super Bowl being like Nickelodeonized and everything with Taylor Swift and the like easy little web net that you can draw between like the Mahomeses and Kim Kardashian and Taylor Swift and Travis, and also Ivanka Trump is there with Kim Kardashian.
Girl.
Like, it's just so much network of wealth all in the same thing that I just can't get out of. Like, clearly we are being constantly marketed to and sold something at all times. Everything we see is
You know what I learned recently is that humans now have a shorter attention span than a goldfish.
I fully believe that. I fully believe it.
Like I think the human attention span is now something like 6 seconds and the goldfish is 8.
I honestly bet 6 seconds is long. I really would bet that that's even long because isn't the like Cocoa Melon thing is like every like 1.2 seconds it switches scenes or something like that in order to like maximize, like you can never fully focus.
Apparently there's a second Bosa. Sorry, but you can't ever focus. There's a book that just came out about this.
I believe it. And do I have the attention span to read it? No. I'm trying to get through Dune.
What do you mean? You're trying to get through Dune? I cannot tell you what a stark difference Joey Bosa is from Nick Bosa.
All right.
Joey Bosa looks exactly like a bust from the Roman Empire.
Wow, that's crazy. No, I totally see that.
That is all I can see. That is a Caesar looking motherfucker right there.
I think those are great compliments. Those are great compliments.
Oh,
Jack Harlow is the Thanksgiving halftime show. Did you know that?
Cute.
Yeah.
We won't be watching that game.
We will not.
We will not be streaming that week.
That's our bye week.
The week of Thanksgiving, we're taking our bye week.
That's correct. Oh, shoot. We got to figure out, are we watching a game next week or is Thanksgiving next week?
No, we're watching a game next week.
Okay, what game is that?
There's a game in between.
Okay.
I will finally be home.
You'll finally be home. Yes, you're a snowbird. You're all over the place.
No, dude, I really am.
Okay, wow, yeah,
Okay,
crazy.
yeah. Thank
Joey
you for the
Bosa.
tip on Joey Bosa. But here's the thing. We're watching. So my theory is confirmed here. Other moms are not as popular as Donna Kelsey. And I think the chat is right. It's because they're both in the Super Bowl. So like they really were drumming up the mama's role. But like
Well, I
Nick
mean, and
Bosa's here, right?
that's a crazy situation to be in, to have both of your kids be playing against
Mm-hmm.
each other in the fucking Super Bowl. It's insane.
I know.
Whoa, crazy almost catch, but didn't catch moment right there for the Jags. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jags. Oh, now the Bengals run. Oh, I heard Joe Burrow's coming back. I can't wait for the Chiefs to play the Bengals.
Cool. I'm excited to see it. Yeah, I hear he's getting a little bit, having a little upswing as well. No, I agree
And
with you.
someone else is tanking. Someone else is tanking. I think it's either the Chargers or the Bills.
Okay. I guess we'll find out if we ever play them again. Okay, wow. That ball just bonked off of somebody's head, I'm pretty sure. Like, and it just got thrown and then bonked back. Okay, yeah, so oh, interesting. So apparently Archie Manning was a quarterback for the Saints in the 70s. Classic Nepo baby moment. I bet they knew exactly what they were doing when it came to maximizing that marketing in the Manning household. So I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
I do recall quite a bit of like Manning family commercials back in the day.
Oh yeah. But
But
it's always the brothers. I don't think it's the parents.
I think the parents were
still the
involved in
brothers.
some of them. Yeah. I think whatever insurance they were doing, I think they had some full family stuff. Lots
That
of
was a
flags on
false
the
start.
play, yeah.
Yeah, false start.
And yeah, it says that Tammy's telling us that Donna Kelsey was on every talk show, morning show during the pre-Super Bowl hype. Yeah, which totally makes sense.
Yeah.
I wonder when they're...
I think she's saying the...
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh,
I think Tammy is saying that she doesn't remember the Manning mom having that much coverage.
Yeah. And I wonder, like, I mean, you know, I just am curious about, like, would there have even been an audience for that, really? You know what I mean? Probably there would have.
So.
Maybe there would have been, but the NFL didn't know about it. You know what I mean? Because they didn't give a fuck.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Kelsey brothers, first set of brothers. Yeah. That makes sense, for sure. Huge media story, definitely. Thank you. Thanks for that insight.
Yeah. I would not like to play my sibling at anything.
No, agreed.
No, my sister, I don't want to go up against her. Physically, we could not be more different. My sister is like 6'1" and approximately 94 pounds.
Yeah. Could still kick your ass.
So actually, I stand a pretty good chance.
Yeah.
But I think that she is strong as shit, and I don't want to.
Yes, wily.
Yeah. Evan, I think you could stand it. I don't know. Actually, I think your little sister could kill all of us.
You're talking about Cam.
Cameron?
Yeah.
I am talking about Cam. Yeah, I am afraid of Cam. In the nicest way, in a respectful way.
In a respect.
It's just that every time I look over at her, even when she's not looking at me, her face is saying, I wish death upon all around me.
It's like if you came across like a cat in an alley, you would be like, oh my gosh, hi. And then it would look at you and then you would be like, okay, goodbye.
Is that how you got her as your sister? You trapped her?
I just trapped her, yeah.
You live with me now.
Yeah, she has that vibe, that kept feral vibe, yeah. All of them would say that they could win a fight against me, and I would say I would win a fight against all of them. And thankfully, I can say we don't fight anymore to be able to know. So.
Oh yeah, we used to fight pretty hard.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I don't know.
Yeah, that really dissipates as we get older. Thank God.
Thank God. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm seeing an ad of Zoe Saldana doing like a T-Mobile ad right now, which surprises me because she is in the Star Wars franchise, she is in the Marvel franchise, and she is in the Avatar franchise.
So I don't know.
And that tells me she should not need to be doing ads.
I agree with you, but I'm also curious about just like, I'm positive that there are some sort of connections, like PR connections, where like, okay, you work with this one person. Well, you sign a contract in order to work with them, and they have connections to X, Y, and Z vendor, or X, Y, and Z vendor requires that anybody that it works for do, A, B, and C
An
commercials.
ad.
It's
Okay.
got to be a
And
whole
I mean,
bunch
it's
of different
NFL.
things. And that my other thing was going to be, I don't know if she's doing Star Wars that's owned by Disney, then Disney also owns the NFL. I don't know if Disney has anything to do with T-Mobile or other networks, but like it makes sense to me that there are crossovers of the people here in marketing aspects when Disney is involved.
Okay.
When Big Daddy Disney is involved. But that's just
I think that you should absolutely look at what was just sent in our chat. Thank you, Mean Gene. Literally amazing. Look up Christian McCaffrey GQ and then just go images. This is some Paul Newman old school looking shit mixed with an Orville Peck cowboy twist.
Oh, interesting.
But mainly this looks like a Paul Newman photo shoot.
It
like a really
totally does.
Yeah, like beautiful
I'm digging
styling.
it. Yeah, wow. Great job. Who is the photographer for this?
I need to know.
I'm getting okay, GQ, so let's get more.
Yeah, I want pictures of my Ken like
Photographed by
this.
Melody McDaniel. Okay.
Melody
Great
McDaniel. Do
styling.
you like the name Melody?
I think it's very pretty. I do really like it. It's not one I would choose
Melody
it's to rename myself,
Meadow.
but Melody is very pretty. And Meadow, yeah, Meadow's pretty. Okay, Melody McDaniel.
Melody McDaniel. Yeah, I'm on her. I'm just gonna go to her Instagram, I think, because like I don't know
Yeah, that's a good point.
how else to see someone's gallery quickly. Okay, Jaguars are looks like rushing.
I mean, can we all agree we're not gonna see 17 points? Come on,
We're not gonna
they need
see
more
a
than
comeback.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is now maybe one of my favorite photographers, Melody McDaniel.
This is definitely a very, very good photo shoot. I love it.
I like a lot of what I'm seeing on her Instagram, quite frankly. Here, I'll go ahead and put it in the chat for anyone interested in seeing what Melody McDaniel is up to.
I'm loving this little he's got like a bolo and a scarf together, and I think it looks really good.
That's the Orville Peck style.
Yeah.
I was saying. I was like, that looks like Orville Peck a little bit.
It looks really good. Bell just made a great catch by the 49ers.
For the 49ers, shocker. I didn't even need to ask. What a game.
Well, this was
not how I saw this going.
No, for sure. This was a great little suggestion. Thank you, Mean Gene. We appreciate it.
Yeah, that is a beautiful photo shoot. Oh my gosh. I mean, she made him look very handsome. I would say that, like, having just Googled him, I was like, okay, maybe not like my type, but a pretty boy. And now these photos, I'm like, oh no.
Oh, he looks beautiful fine, man. Yeah, for sure. No, yeah, definitely the styling is really good. But just, yeah, that like classic American styling is really good. But she's actually, it's not, I guess it's not classic American. It's almost like colonial crossover.
Oh my God, she did Lana Del Rey. Yeah, this is a sick photographer. Thank you all for the plug.
Okay, beautiful. They're just letting the clock run here. What's the temperature right now in Jacksonville? Let me find that out real fast.
I don't know. You know how sometimes they just like kneel? I wonder what's like the soonest they've done that.
Yeah, let's find that out. It's
like at the 9-minute
right
mark. Can Jacksonville just be like, you know what? No. We're having a bad time. We're done. Oh, poor boys. Wow. Well.
Yeah, that blows. But also,
can we get like a Vegas date?
If the fucking Jaguars have won 5 games in a row, again, I go back to the stats with what team was it where I was like, they've lost however many, it's time for them to win. Like, just statistically, they're gonna win. I feel like it's the same thing here. Like, the 49ers are not a bad team. They've lost a couple of games. They were due for a win. The Jaguars are a good team. They've won a bunch in a row. the odds are just that is how that goes. I feel like, but
I mean, I don't know. I think that when Tom Brady was playing, there were seasons where they won like every game.
well, Tom Brady's not playing anymore. But yes, I agree with you. But yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, that's because he was like a one-off, and like however long he had been in his career. Like these guys are so young as quarterbacks too. I feel like that probably makes a difference.
Right.
I am so curious about what that's like to, I mean, we've talked about this a little bit before, to like essentially be led by somebody who could be like 7 to, in some cases, like 13 years younger than you, you know? It's
Yeah,
kind of
that
crazy to
would be
think about.
wild.
I'm trying to find a time when they can and cannot take a knee. To explain. Hmm. Okay, I'm seeing something about a holding penalty, but that's not exactly what we're looking for here, I don't think.
I don't think we're seeing anything that's going to change the outcome here. All right, let's talk about things that we want to be added to stadiums to make them cuter. I'm going to go with one, couches. A simple, humble request. Give us couches.
Everybody has a booth. Everybody has a box. Just kidding. I know that's not reasonable. But I feel like they can give me a heated seat. You know, look at when
A
these
heated
games
seat.
are look at when these games are going to be played. Look at where they are. Give me whatever accommodations I need for that weather. If it rains
Okay,
all
what
the
about an
fucking
on?
time, it should not be an open fucking stadium. I should not be rained on in 40% of the games I go to. That's too many. I don't go to any games, but if I did.
I'm sticking with hot tub. I want a hot tub, but I want it like on the field.
On the field.
Like not in the middle of the field, but like sideline action.
I see.
Or like
Yeah.
closer than up high. Like I want to be feel like I'm in the action, but I want to be in a hot tub.
Okay, I'm into it.
Mm-hmm.
A low mid-level seating arrangement.
Yeah, like there needs to be like a chill option. Like the option to hang out in a booth that's like full of plants with low yellow lighting
Ooh.
and a bunch of couches. Almost like hookah lounge
I
vibes
love
a little
it.
bit, you know? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm into that.
I think we need more food options. I like what we've got going on. I haven't been in a minute,
Yeah.
but I feel like we need a little bit better food and drink options.
Damn it. Mean Gene is saying that logistically from my hot tub on the ground floor I wouldn't be able to see anything. Once again, the flawless logic.
That's true. Okay, but while we're dreaming, what if, and hear me out, this is crazy. Pool over the field, glass bottom.
But you're looking straight down.
I
to see
know,
the game.
I know. You wouldn't be able to, but it'd be cool. The concept
But
is cool.
Evan, okay, so what I learned from going to Jamaica with Evan is that she's addicted to snorkeling.
I love to
in a
look
way
down.
that physically she should not have been able to snorkel as much as she was snorkeling because she was running on mojitos at that point. There was no tuna fish in her body, lots of mojito.
A little bit of jerk chicken.
And she would just put on her full face gear and say, "Hey guys, we're gonna go back to the ocean."
Make a lot of friends out there. A lot of friends.
So yeah, I mean, I guess if you give Evan snorkel gear, then the see-through pool
that
really
works for me.
Works for you.
It works for me. Yes. I do desperately need the breathing apparatus though.
I like the concept of more animals involved in the stadiums, though.
Okay, that's
like, okay,
fun.
the Bengals, let's get a tiger.
Let's get a tiger. Well, here's the thing. Do we want to keep a tiger in a stadium? That seems real far away from their natural.
For one day.
For one
day a week.
It's enrichment for the tiger. What if the tiger...
Yes, it is. In fact, it gets to kill one person each game.
Okay, so what I was going to say is I think that the field should have a surround, like around the field is an enclosure that the tiger can be in. So they play surrounded by tigers.
At risk. They play at risk.
But the
Yes.
Tigers get to
Yes,
see
Evan.
them play. You know what I mean? So
Enrichment. Mm-hmm.
um
Mm-hmm.
oh,
Animals. I want elephants. I want halftime shows to start being just like animals on parade. And don't
see,
make them do shit. I don't
and
want to
don't make
see
them.
the
I
elephant
just
do shit.
want
I
to
just want it to walk
learn.
around.
I just want to see it do what it does.
I want a dolphin
Okay,
on the Dolphins field. You
so
know, like
something I love about the Super Bowl is how stupid the halftime and like how exuberant the halftime is. I do think that the halftimes have to be more interesting for your regular everyday games. And that is where I think you bring out the animals. You know what I mean? That's where the tiger kills one person.
yes. The elephant actually gets introduced to a stadium where the floor is all watermelons. And it's just
Perfect.
like, crunch,
Amazing.
crunch. And then you get to watch the elephant eat a watermelon with its trunk.
Yeah.
And everyone is like, oh my God. Or you send in a team of goats after the elephants have left, and you see how quickly a team of goats can clear a field of watermelons.
Chat, what do you want to see? Elephants or goats?
Honestly, when is the NFL going to hire me?
I
I'm an
I'm
ideas woman.
I'm really going towards we need to have the pools. We've got to have that hot tubs. I'm loving the idea of a sauna, but that gets a little tricky cuz just I'm not staying in a sauna for 3 hours. I'll die. Um so I do like the idea of just like it's a vacation and also a game is happening. So maybe what I'm
Hmm.
suggesting here is less people in the stadium itself so that more people can have a better experience. But I feel like people aren't going to like that. You know, I feel like people aren't going to like the loss of capacity. So I don't have a solution
Hmm.
here because I don't think stadiums need to get much bigger. They're already like a small town.
What I can tell you right now is that all I'm going to think about for a long time is elephants walking across a field of watermelons and the
I
sound that that would make.
I'm learning that so apparently the Dolphins used to have a dolphin tank. I see why they probably had to get rid of that dolphin tank, but it is a cool idea. And just watching
Nope,
for an
not a
almost
touchdown.
no touchdown.
Yeah,
And I think
it is
it
Playboy,
leads
Christian McCaffrey.
oh, Playboy. It leads so naturally to the stadium surrounded by tigers, tiger exhibit idea. So I think we could bring it
Yes.
back. I really do.
And I want it to be more interactive. I don't want it to be like they're in a tank. I want it to be like the stadium has a canal in it
That is what I
that
was
like
just gonna say. So you know those
yes.
aquariums you have to like walk through a tunnel. It's gotta be you walk through a nature exhibit to get to this stadium. And
Yes.
if it's the Falcons, you're walking through an aviary in order to get there. Yes, you're dodging bird shit, but you're learning about our natural
You're
environment along
learning.
the way. Isn't that good? Isn't that good?
Apiary room at one of the stadiums.
That's
Top tier
cool.
idea.
Aviary room.
Mm-hmm.
Except I don't
Mm-hmm.
I have a healthy respect for birds. I don't think they have a
Yeah, they
conscience. I don't think they need to. I'm not saying they gotta. I'm just saying I don't think
they don't need
they
to.
possess one. And I don't know if I want to be in a room surrounded by them. I do think we're seeing oh,
Well, I
Jackson
guess the Jaguars got the ball, but they're like way at the end of the
very close.
field.
Yes, very close. 2 minutes 45
Yeah,
seconds left.
2 minutes
We've decided the
left.
game is
Oh,
over. I mean, we've decided
I feel bad saying that, but the 8 ball knew.
the eight ball
Decidedly
knew.
no.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Decidedly no.
Yeah, there
Trevor
was
Lawrence looking unfazed. Had a tough
unfazed.
game, but
Listen, I
yeah.
mean, one loss out of 4 games, the last 4 games, you're fine, you
It
know?
does suck that it's at home, but I
Of
mean
course.
this
I
happens.
forget
This
about that.
happens in the
These things
NFL.
happen. Great little
Uh,
whoa, did you see that little juke and then that guy?
yeah.
Oh my gosh, Jacksonville, very agile. I wish we had seen that, I don't know, 2 quarters ago, but we didn't.
Shouldn't be moving backwards though after you catch the ball.
That's
Forward
true.
momentum.
That's true.
Are we seeing that the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to be international next week? Is that what I was seeing?
Oh, are they?
Jaguars international.
But I guess we can maybe discuss now a little bit. Are we watching the Dolphins Raiders game next week at noon?
I think that's a great idea.
Beautiful. So you can catch GSPN at noon next Sunday watching the Dolphins Raiders game. We love watching the Dolphins. They're fun. They're a fun team to watch, and the Raiders play dirty sometimes, and I like that. So let's bring it on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for this game, especially after the Dolphins lost to the Chiefs. I want to see how they do this week. What is up with the Raiders standing right now? I'm gonna check it out.
Sure.
Okay, they're third. They're third.
The Raiders
Their
are third?
loss of-
in their division?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
They play the New York Jets tonight. The Jets are 4-4, and the
Okay.
Raiders are 4-5, which means
Okay.
they've lost more than they've won. So
Yeah. Okay.
okay, they need a new logo more than anything. The Raiders.
I know
Awful
you've
logo.
thought that.
It looks like it was made in MS Paint. It does.
Is it their OG?
What, the eye patch with like the pigskin helmet and then 2 swords?
Yeah.
This is like someone let their 7-year-old design a helmet in MS Paint, and they're like, you know what, son, that'll do.
Okay, so let's see.
Awful.
It's pretty
Awful.
much.
We
it's
have to
pretty,
redesign the Raiders.
It has pretty much been that from the beginning. The 2 swords, the eye patch, the guy in a football helmet. It used to just be a football behind him with 2 swords and him in a little eye patch.
Why the swords? Why the swords?
Because they're
At
pirates.
what point in America?
Because they're pirates.
Raiders aren't pirates, are they?
They're raiding.
Raiders aren't.
They're. Hey, I don't know. This is
I'm
what the
stressed.
history is telling me, y'all.
I'm stressed. I don't see. At what point in American history were we raiding with swords?
Well,
You know, I just feel like by the time America was founded, swords were out of the picture.
I believe that during the I think that during the Revolutionary War, bayonets and swords were a part of that. Civil War, I think. No, okay. I haven't gotten to that part in my Civil War history book, and I do have one that I'm getting through when it comes to hand. I'm still working on shell-based combat items, so I don't really know. But
Why? Why will that logo not change? Because it's too American classic. I'm gonna propose they change it.
I think we should propose a change as well, but I feel like it has been pretty much just guy in pigskin cap with swords from the beginning.
The swords. Oh my god.
The swords are stressing Ellen out.
I just can't.
Jaguars
just
drop the ball, but got it again. Little fumble, but not really. Doesn't matter because there's less than 2 minutes left. But what do you propose it be changed to?
I am surprised. Oh, don't worry. I'll put some thought behind this.
Mock something together. I'm excited. Okay. But no, it is. It's a very particular logo. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite, but I don't like the San Francisco 49ers logo either, but I don't like the name, the 49ers, so.
Yeah, SF49. It's like, I don't like it either.
I think.
I'm not a fan.
I think the red, white, and gold classic, but yeah, the name.
Wait, they're punting it? Okay. And he's gonna run. He's gonna go quick. You went the wrong way. He went the exact wrong way.
Taken down.
That was a poor judgment call. The left side of the field was completely open. He was like, I know. I know where I'll go.
It really is crazy to watch this and be like, they are just ready to get sacked at any time. Like, I can't imagine doing my job and then just like somebody hits me. Dang. Mm-mm. Yeah, they just
if someone hits me at retail, they're getting fired. Or they're getting like arrested.
I'm suing them and I'm going home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%. I think
there
calling
it is. There it is. We're getting the nail.
Yeah.
We're getting the nail.
There we go.
All right.
34-3.
Let's call this a day. Good job, boys.
Good job,
that did not go how we thought it was going to go.
Well, that was
good job, boys.
Let's see. So I guess let's ask the question: did you see a championship game today? And if so, or if not, why?
Okay. Keeping in mind that I know very little of the San Francisco defense, phenomenal.
Yeah, they did a great job. Though it felt,
did a good job.
It felt there's a desperation to having everybody run at one guy all the time. You know what I mean? It's like,
it worked.
It worked. It definitely worked. And they got 34-3. So clearly it worked. But
Yeah, I mean, 34-3 against a team that had just won the last 5 games. I'd say it's a playoffs team.
Okay, I like it. I will counter that and just say, did they do really well, or did Jacksonville do very
Or did
poorly
the
today?
Jags do really bad?
Because
Yeah,
coming
that's
out
what
of
I'm
5 games in a row, I mean, that's a good
Mhm.
team right there. And then one bad, I mean, you're going to have a bad game every now and then. Maybe
Yeah.
not if you're a championship team, but okay. So it sounds like you think the 49ers were a championship team there, and you think there's playoffs in the future. All right, I'm excited to see if that happens. Well, I think
Yeah.
that this was a great game to watch. We learned a lot. Thank you to our producers for helping get us set up. And thank you so much to our audience. It was great to see you this week, Mean Gene. Hopefully, we'll see you next week. Tammy, Ryan, hopefully, we'll see you next
Tammy,
week. We will be
great
watching
to see you
the
all.
Sunday noon game. You can find us at GSPN Girls on YouTube next Sunday at noon. You can also find us on Insta and TikTok at GSPN Girls, at Iron Dagger 666 LNUR.
Bog Ellen.
And you can also email us, gspngirls@gmail.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get all sorts of news and updates from us. And we have a few things we want to shout out as donations. Please be sure to check out breast cancer researchfoundation.org, bcrf.org. You can also go to the Domestic Violence Awareness Hotline, 1-800-799-7233, or if you or someone you know needs assistance or resources. And if you would like to help out with the humanitarian crisis in Gaza, you can donate to Doctors Without Borders, Médecins Sans Frontières. You can go to doctorswithoutborders.org. Anything from you, Ellen?
Yeah, and to contact your local representatives on calling for ceasefire in Gaza and Israel, you can visit jewishvoiceforpeace.org.
All right. Thanks so much, everybody. We will see you next week. Enjoy your Sunday.
There we go.